Bonjour, nice intro there for the trumpeters, I think they were. Well, hello and everyone, and welcome to our stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the what's its banner, big stream counting down thing. Let me just bear with me, sorting out the behind the scenes work here. I will close down the timer and stuff, but thank you very much all those who've been waiting in the chat. I'm getting it up on my phone, so if you bear with me, but thank you very much to all of those. So we'll get rid of that, we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that. Game capture is on. Should find Xplane. It's not seeing Xplane, is it? Oh yeah, it was working earlier. Right, the TV's on. Does that work? Is that working? We're getting a weird effect going on there. Right, let me set up the game capture. Bear with me here. Apologies. Let me bring up the chat. See, it seems to think Xplane system isn't working. Bear with me here. You can see yourself. You can see yourself. Oh yes, of course, the chat up on the left hand side. That's why. You say hi. Right, fantastic. Advent calendar for when Pillow streams. KC, hello, and Aprox, hello. Just having. It's a black screen. Yeah, it is black screen. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that one. Remove game capture. Right, and add a new one. Bear with me here. As I tell you, it was going well earlier, and then of course it goes wrong. Just as you need it. That's always the way with these things. Right. Done. There we go. And if I send it to the bottom. That's browser source. Oops. Drag the one. Right. Bonjour. I do apologise for the small errors going on here. Drag it to the bottom. To the bottom. There we go. The announcements are all up. Bonjour. I am joining as KLM1771 in a 74-8. Fantastic. Where are you? We're over here in. Like, I'll do a quick introduction then. I'll say hello. So, firstly, the Toliss. Of course, we are in the Toliss Airbus A340 today. Fantastic aircraft. I'm really looking forward to flying this and showing it how it goes. Welcome, firstly then, into the TAP Air Portugal livery. We've got ground handling deluxe here, running the sort of cool catering trucks and things that are currently servicing our aircraft. The Toliss Airbus A340-600, sadly, TAP Air Portugal do not own their own 340-600s. They do own, however, the 300s, 500s, and 400s. So, it's pretty realistic. I have been badgering Toliss to try and make those kind of versions, because we like them, so that should be good fun. But for this flight, if you are joining me, I think a couple of you are. I know here to our left, this is Jones Aviation in the Iberia A340, which is thank you very much, Mr. Jones Aviation. That is that's pretty cool. I'm pleased about that. So thank you very much to you for joining us. Okay, so if we hop inside the flight deck then, first thing is that I don't think that's as loud as it is on my end. Beautiful. Okay. Right, first thing, I'm going to hop into this view so you can see a sort of overview of the flight deck. So we can see here we've got the nice tray tables. I will be doing a review video on this for this stream today. Let's just enjoy it. If you have any questions about this aircraft, please do ask. I'll try to explain as much as possible. I've been flying it for a couple of weeks now, but we've got the sunshades down. We can pull these sunshades down, which when you go into flight position really does actually block out the sun quite nicely. We've got a sensor controller on today, which means we are going to have to be asking for clearance, so we'll go ahead and get on with that. Once we're in the cruise, I will hop into the Discord server for the event, but the one thing I would point out to all of you watching, I do have to have dinner in about half an hour, so during the cruise I will hop out to have some food. Sadly, Pillar Pilot is not immune to having to eat, so they will hop out for that. Alright, I'll get on with the rest of the programming. So our first point of call is, I know the runway in use, I know, so we're going to finish up our programming in. I won't put in our departure, actually, I'll tell you what. What is your gate number? Ah, I wouldn't be able to tell you, Mr. Proxon, but what I would be able to tell you is that looking at the map of the airport, if you're looking at Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can see the nice crossover of runways. We're in the fat end down here, and we're sat on this stand here. I'm not sure which stand that is, I'm really sorry. I didn't look. I loaded in about a couple of hours ago, because I've been out since I loaded in. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of our... We'll get rid of the catering and cargo, because we don't want them anymore. So if we get rid of the catering and get rid of the loaders, we've got to remember to close the doors. So if we go to the Toliss menu, lovely Toliss menu that comes included with the Toliss A340. And then if we go close and close, you see the doors now close. There goes the cargo door. Fantastic picture here. Have you bought a co-op meal deal to eat on the tray table? No, I haven't. I haven't got a co-op meal deal. See, the lever actually closes there. Amazing bit of coding. Show me again, Proxim. Yes, sorry. There we go. That's where we are. Right there in that sort of pad. There's the building, taxiways around there. You pause the stream on this frame here. You can have a look at it for a bit. But what we're going to do, you can see lovely Lisbon airport. We're right on the coast of Portugal. It's good. Fun. So, a flight today up to Dublin. I'm not sure if you're... So, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not sure if you're even allowed to fly in on the Shamrock event as a non-Shamrock aircraft. So we might well get told to go away. In which case, I have already programmed in our diversion airport and stuff. So we're all good to go away. But yeah, it should be good fun. Dublin seems to have lots of ATC online, so when we get there, we'll have a nice arrival, lots of ATC. Oh, we've got a hovering KLM coming over to us. I think this is Proxim, yeah. Yeah, we'll try to ignore that. There is ATC online, so I'll let me deal with that. 125550. Switch this frequency. We'll get a quick radio check from him then. Lisbon Control, Air Portugal 2092. Request a quick mic check, please.
Portugal 2092, radio 5.
Thank you very much for Air Portugal 2092. Right, we'll now get our clearance. Okay. Air Portugal 2092 on stand 415 for an Airbus A340-600. Request IFR clearance to Dublin, please. We have information Foxtrot on board.
Portugal 2092, Roger, I will call back, stand by.
Standing by, Air Portugal 2092. I thought that might happen. Okay, he's going back, is he? He's gone back, he's hovering. He's hovering over there. Okay, we'll have a quick look, whilst he sets up our clearance, we'll have a quick look at our departure. If we get denied, I'll do that tricky again, which I could We'll have a quick look at our departure then. We're expecting to go to IBOM, INBOM. So we're going to take this departure. So we're going to fly out of the runway, right hand turn, left hand turn, up there. If the FPS drops, I've got a couple of measures I can put in. I've been managing to keep it quite nicely, fairly high, so it's not too bad. Taxi route out then today. We're expecting to sort of push back, facing this way. We're going to go out Lima 2, November 1, up to Mike 5.
Portugal 2092, I'm now back. Are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, yeah, Portugal 2092. Okay.
Information Foxtrot current, QNH 1022, clear to Dublin, inbound 4 November departure, squawk 3371.
Cleared, inbound 4 November departure, squawking 3341, Air Portugal 2092.
3371.
Ah. 3371 for Air Portugal 2092.
Portugal 2092, repeat correct, call me when ready.
We'll call you ready, Air Portugal 2092, thank you. IBON 4 November. Actually, it's this one, that one. Get the right one. Right, there we go, that's in. So now we're going to do an amazing bit of performance calculation, which comes only with the Toliss A340. So, if I go to the flight deck here, I'll drag this FMC over here. It's very much like the A321, which of course we fly on the channel a lot. But it's sort of
Victor
better.
Tango, Victor Charlie Alpha, descend to circuit altitude and contact Protimal local frequency. Far QNH 1022.
Is it a bit loud? Don't mind.
Descend to
I haven't done a mic check. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do
contact
one
Portimao
quickly.
on the frequency, please. Food Charlie Alpha. Portimao local frequency, do you request it? Could you please give that to us on text? I'm having a hard time understanding you. Food Charlie Alpha.
He is a bit loud, isn't he?
Portugal
Turn him down.
Descend to 3,000 feet.
I think that's better now. I'll do a quick mic check in a minute to check if that's got better. Anyway, we'll go for our performance calculation. So for today, what is the frequency? You can see it on your client, Vatsim, with the center. So we're going to go for a flaps to flex takeoff today. So it's going to be 154,
Victor Tank, Victor Charlie Alpha, Portimao local
154,
frequency 122.0. Goodbye.
158.
Flex 2.0, thanks.
I think it's going to be a flaps 2 slash up 3.4. So literally all I did was select the flap I want. It gave me a trim, it gives me the V1 speeds, and it gives me the flex temp. It tells me we're going to leave the packs on for departure, which is exactly what we want. Flex of 46. Takeoff at information inputted. Fuel wise 268,000. On board today we should have fuel of 257. We've got a little bit of contingency today. I'm expecting some serious holding over in Dublin. Right. What we'll do is we'll get our doors closed. We'll start up our APU. We'll set our logo lights on both. Starting the APU. I'm sorry, I love looking at this plane. It's a really nice plane. Right. Oh, there you go. Right. Start the APU. APU started. Right, let me just check if that's a little bit louder for you guys. I think that's probably better, is it? I mean, I'm not the loudest. I've turned my mic down a little bit. So I don't want to have the stream too loud, so if that's better, let me know. I think that's pretty good. Alright, you guys need to get your clearance if you're going with us. Well, so the official procedure in the Airbus A340 is to wait for the APU to become available when this light shows avail, which we can see there. 90% should be available. There we go. You select APU bleed and APU battery, and you disconnect external power 1 and 2 while sat here. Our fuel has been loaded on board, so we can now turn on all of the fuel pumps. There's a lot of them. Unlike in the 737, say, or something like that, where it will tell you fault, they're not all on properly. We've got a warning message there telling us we're turning on the fuel pumps. That's all good. We'll close our tray table. Get it out of the way so we can see what's going on. We have our information inputted. I think he's about the right level, isn't he? Cool. Right. ADIS switching. Ah, yeah. There you go. So, the next thing we're going to do, with the APU bleed on, we're going to select our beacon on. What we're going to do is we're going to send away the stairs. Get rid of the stairs, get rid of GPUs, we don't need any of them now. Get rid of them all. I will close up the doors, which we can have a look at from the inside if we want. Here's the doors. We'll get the doors closed. Doors closed. Fantastic. We'll hop back into our flight deck. There's the KLM. Right, with the doors closed and the APU running, we're now ready for pushback. So, we're going to run, what first thing we're going to do, we're now going to call up our pushback truck.
Run to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Where does it come from? There it is. See that's our tow truck. Up he comes. If we hop into the nose camera view and get rid of this blind. Get rid of this blind, it's getting in the way now. It was cool at first, and now it's getting in the way. Right, we'll watch the tow truck drive up and the nice view of the 747. By the way, I've put a bit more extra fuel in for holding this plane burns ahead of lot fuel. Certainly does. I had a 35-minute extra added in, so hopefully that's about good enough. If it's not, we'll have to do a quick refuel. Is frequency 125550? It certainly is. Right, so we'll do our before start checklist. So parking brake is set. It certainly is. The chocks have been removed. The GPU has been disconnected. Engine masters are off. Batteries on. Generator switches display nothing. That's perfect. External power is off. The flaps are up. The spoilers are retracted. Fuel quantity we checked. Our seatbelt signs are on. DI side tested. The transponder is standby. The beacon lights are on. Emergency lights have been armed. Our FMC is checked. We did that. Departure. Briefing. We need to do our briefing. So, initial climb 4,000. We need to get our QNH as well, which for this airport today is 1022. I checked that by going to the ATIS, or if you don't want to do that, by doing it through the ATC client. Join my Discord server, you can get a bot to do it for you. 1022 set. Our departure briefing for today. So we'll go from the very beginning. We're expecting a pushback onto whichever taxiway this is. I'll go have a look. We're expecting a pushback to here. We'll release the parking brake once we get a clearance, but then we're expecting a taxi out here. I expect a first right, up left, up to the holding point there. That's what we're expecting for today. Departure then, after takeoff roll, V1 154, VR 154, V2 158. We're going to climb initially 2,000 and then 4,000 thereafter. Because it's such a slow climbing plane, I've plugged in 4,000 into my autopilot, because we should be able to go straight up. We're now going to begin our startup checklist and get our pushback clearance initially. So the APU is on, APU bleed is on, APU gen is on. We'll request our pushback clearance, so here we go. We'll wait for gap in frequency. Bear with me actually.
Lisboa, Max Zulu 80 Bravo, request push and start. Max Zulu 80 Bravo, push and start approved.
Hopefully they're going.
Facing west.
Here we go, we've got a gap coming up now. Air Portugal 2092, ready, push and start, stand 419. Air Portugal 2092, stand 415, Lisbon, ready for push and start.
Air Portugal 2092, push and start approved, facing south.
Push and start approved, face south, Air Portugal 2092. I think I didn't click the button properly the first time. I believe that is what occurred.
Control Air Portugal 103 on gate.
Cool. Put my checklist aside. He was told us we're ready for push and start, so what we'll do is release our parking brake.
Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
Looking to our overhead, confirming the beacon lights, seatbelt signs are all still on properly. Got the correct frequency set. We're good. Oh. Doing a weird pushback thing that only better pushback does.
Pushback and start. Stand 316.
Right, there we go. There we go, that's looking better. Right, we're now going to begin our startup checklist. So the thrust levers are on the idle position. The engine area has been told we're clear. We're told cleared to start. So we know we're good to go. The engine pump switches are on. We select the mode switcher to ignition start. And then in this aircraft we can start two engines at once. So we're going to start engines 1 and 3. So I have this on my thrust lever at home, so we'll flick the engine masters for 1 and flicked the engine masters for 3. Actually, sorry, I do apologise. No, I got it right. We're going to set our TCAS to TA and set it to the above position as ready for taxi. We can now monitor as the N3 increases, which is the third state of compression. Third stage of compressor blades inside the engine. This N3 is where the starter motor is, and so we can observe that the oil pressure is where it should be. The N2 is increasing, which is then the next stage of compression, and that's because the starter motor is starting to spin all the blades inside the engine, which is what we want. We then see our N1 is rising, first stage of compression. We'll now be able to have a look at the engine we can see the blades are now spinning at a point where we can no longer tell they're even moving. And then we got the avail sign, it's alive. Engine 3 has also become available, so we're happy. We've got a good start on 2 engines. We're going to hold off until starting the other ones until the tug disconnects. That's how it works. Very loud outside. I don't know if that's just me. I'm going to have to turn it down slightly. Sounds, as they often say, like a hairdryer. Parking brake set. We can now begin to start up our other 2 engines. So, engine number 2 and engine number 4. We're again observing for the oil pressures to increase, the N3 to be rising on both engines. As the N3 rise, we're looking for the N2 to begin to rise. The oil pressure is nice, holding nicely. The fuel use will start, of course, to go up. The N2 is rising. We can disconnect and go to hand signals through that.
Descending on 4,000 feet, QNH 1022 for Lufthansa 555, and the last one, expect ILS.
N1's look starting up. We then go on our wing view. You can see they're starting up there.
Do not expect to fly the full standard HIL.
Engines both starting up.
Vectorings to SX, that's correct.
Jones Aviation, you ready to push? You waiting for us, Mig? Very kind. Have you got your clearance and everything? Right, both engines are running. We can now do our after start checklist. So with fuel flow is normal, of course. The APU now goes off. Taxi light and turn off light go on. Before we turn on our taxi, we're going to arm the spoilers. Set the flaps to position 2. Select the mode selector to normal. Put the auto on, the weather systems can go on. I expect no weather around in our surroundings today. It's a very, very clear day in here in Lisbon. Once the flaps are set, we're going to do a quick flight control check, so we'll go full right. Check the spoilers are lifting. Neutral. Looking at the left-hand wing then. Full left. Good. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Looking on the flight display then, we're looking at the white arrow to move around. Positive control column. We're good. You go first, I've got my IFR. Fantastic, we'll get rolling out your way then. We now can set the taxi cam on. Before we get our taxi clearance, I'm just going to do a sound check. I know I'm seeing paranoid about it, but I want to get it right so you can hear properly.
Taxi to
Cool. I think it's a lot louder on my headsets than it actually is. That seems a bit better. So what we'll do is we'll turn up the Xplane sounds a bit.
Lufthansa 555 don't need vectorings for landing tags.
Okay, I think we're good. So we will we'll get our taxi clearance then. So looking at the taxi camera, you can see it's a bit dull, it's a bit grey.
Departure from runway 28 via
okay.
1 Victor.
We'll wait for this guy to finish up whatever he's doing. We go auto brake RTO. Check we needed up 3.4 on the trim. Trim needs to get 1 more, there we go. Takeoff config, normal. We're ready for departure. Fantastic. Turn up screen brightness. Oh yeah, you're right. Oop, there you go. Well done, I forgot about that. Ah, we need our taxi clearance, there we go. I'm waiting for this. Air Portugal 2029, ready for taxi.
Air Portugal 2029, that's Squawk 1 Charlie.
Squawk 1 Charlie for 2029. Charlie on.
Mike Zulu 8 Bravo, Lisboa.
Should be good to go. We'll put in the first officer's tray table. Don't want that ready for on departure. The flaps are looking lovely.
Taxi to holding point runway 10 via Bravo and Papa. Can I do that? Affirm. Roger. Portugal 17 Tango. Number 2, follow the 737, holding point heading 10 feet Aprox. Bye-bye.
Follow 737 to the holding point for Air Portugal 0572. Thank you, sir.
Air Portugal 2029, squawking mode C. Oops, mode Charlie.
Delta 029 identified. Taxi via Mike to Mike 5, holding point runway 03.
Mike 5, holding point runway 03, Air Portugal 2029. We're literally going straight ahead, second right, out there. We'll get rolling so that Jones Aviation can push. We're burning through the fuel as we speak, so we better get moving. Not sure why it's lurching to the right. There we go, straightening up again. Apply the throttle.
5246.
Get it rolling.
Portugal 103.
Go in shift 2, we get a nice taxi by.
670 cleared RNC Alpha approach runway 05.
Nice looking jet. Looks lovely. We don't want to exceed 10 knots in a turn and 20 knots straight line. So plenty of margins there. Right, my tea is pretty much ready, so I don't want to keep them waiting. So I will get into the air definitely, and then request a bit out flight deck. Yes, we'll get rolling then. Jones, sorry, you can now go. We should be out your way. Very kind of them to wait for us. This taxi camera, it's normally working very well, but it seems to be dark today. But basically what we're doing is looking to overshoot, get the center rear wheel on the line, and then spin everything else around that point. That tends to be how it works. So look, you can see like my middle wheel is on the line, and that's how we turn the beast. It's a very awkward maneuver. It'd be nice to just turn on the line. But, yeah, so we got on board today 290 passengers. It can carry about 400, I believe. I haven't checked the actual numbers. So we've got a lot of people on board, but nowhere near its maximum capacity. So, looking very nice there. Ah, yes, KLM. He's been doing it on text. That's why I couldn't hear him. I thought he was just not talking. Nice work. Yeah, text is not, it's not as good as voice, of course. That's my opinion. But yeah, it's good. It's a good way of getting into.
Mike Zulu Bravo Lisbon. Mike Zulu 80 Bravo, go ahead.
Right.
Your SID Alago 2 Foxtrot.
What we'll do, idle throttle, so that we just sort of are rolling to a stop now, because I have overheated the wheels. The wheels' temperatures seem to really build up, I find. I don't know why, but they really build up for me.
Correction, Alago 3 Foxtrot. Alago 3 Foxtrot, Mike Zulu 80
Oh, it's a lovely looking bird. Right, taxi camera can go off. We don't need that. We won't say anything to the controller because we're waiting for Jones, really. But we don't want to have to say anything like, oh, we need some time. So we'll just set the parking brake here. If you say that, oh... text. I mean, it's text. It's not bad, though. Have a look at the wing views. If the FPS gets bad, I will have to cut out the cabin. Because the first class, it really... sucks by frames. So yeah, but it's a lovely cabin. I mean, look at the light reflections. Okay. Runway 03, we're clear for takeoff by Portugal 2092.
Portugal 1013, taxi via Mike to Mike, holding point, 03.
Cool, we're good to go. So, we're clear for takeoff. Looking left, approach seems clear. Looking right, runway's clear. Set our strobe lights on and our landing lights on.
Taxi clearance.
Our before takeoff checklist. Nav lights on, landing lights on, strobe lights, pitot heat needs to go to the auto position. Casey, I've had the same issue. Tyres exploded on departure. Yeah, exactly. Call sign on Vatsim is TAP Tango Alpha Papa 2029. But Casey, yeah, I find that very much. Every time I sort of tap the brakes on taxi, the temperature seems to skyrocket. Right, we were clear for departure, so what we're going to do is gently roll it onto the runway. About getting the centre line right in this plane. I find it really
I'll give you
drifts
clearance via text.
once you're rolling, so I try to get it nice and sat on the centre line. But, that is
That's
best.
5-5.
Right, that'll do.
Expect
So we're going to
flight
throttle
in
up 50%
about,
on the throttle here.
2 nautical miles.
So what we're doing 50% is checking that all of them stabilise properly,
Sorry.
so that we don't get an imbalance of throttle power. There we go. Man flex SRS, going 50% nose down
Expect base in
on the
about
stick so
2
that the cross sits on the
nautical
bottom of that green.
Roger
The
that.
triangle that's appeared is the point we pitch the nose up to. Speed alive, man flex SRS runway. 100 knots. I'm going to neutral the stick. My hands are still on the throttle.
Waiting for your colleague on the left to start
Proxim A firm, tap 2029. For now, hands waiting for the V1, which is also our rotate speed. V1, rotate. We gently pitch up on the nose, looking to pitch it up to the bottom of the red cross, keep pitching, we'll level the wings, gear up, positive rate. There you go, the gear is going up, I confirm they're travelling. Continue our climb. It's going to be a loud flyby, you ready for this? I think that looks lovely. We'll pop the windows up, we can have a look from the wing view here. Very low departure there. Rolling it right, and we're going lever climb. I'm just flying using these windows so that we can get some cool wing views going on. Lovely. Very nice. Had to land with flat tyres? Yeah. Really is a problem. There's the runway behind us.
I have sent him taxi clearance 3 times now. I think he is starting to taxi now.
Flaps 1 then. Air Portugal 2029, 4000.
We're not handling 10, clear for takeoff.
I interrupted him there.
Clear for takeoff, maximum 10 Bravo. Skyways 2527 identified.
We have to level the nose off, as we're not cleared above 40 initially. We haven't been told anything, so we're going to let the speed build, and we're going to turn off our lights. Air Portugal 2029, level 4000.
Delta 029 are identified, climb to flight level 240 direct boarding.
Climb flight 240, do you say the, direct Pinec for Air Portugal 2029. Left turn. What runway did you take off from? 03? We certainly did, yeah.
Coming from your left to your right on mic. Continue taxi via mic to mic 5 holding point.
I'm going to set standard pressure now because we're climbing to above the transition level, so we can set standard pressure. Again, I'm just looking for this cross here. I'm just trying to hold this yellow dot right on the centre of the cross. I tend to fly the aircraft up to about 9,000 because it's the best. It's the fun bit of the flight. You know, you're flying it manual. That's the best bit. But then I quite often come into the wing view and have a nice look. We will leave the slats out because if you see we're in a nice 4,700 feet per minute climb here. It's really skyrocketing without me really having to do anything, which is quite amazing, really. So we pitch the nose down now, so we don't lose too much speed. I've got the slats out still. If we go on the wing view, you can see the slats here are still sat out. And as soon as we pass 10,000, I'll put them in. When we need to make our acceleration, I'll put them in. Turn down my headset volume slightly there. That sounds better from my end. I'll zoom out on the navigation. We can turn off the seatbelt signs now as we're basically going straight line. We can turn off the landing lights. The spoilers are disarmed. We can turn on the terrain display if we want to have a look at where the rivers are. Doesn't really matter though. Might as well leave it off. It really suddenly takes an FPS hit if I turn it on. What also helps, turning off the first officer's display. Seems annoying, I know, but it means we don't lag, which is nice. We're now above 10,000, so I'm going to pull in the slats, drop the nose, and allow the speed to suddenly build. Fantastic. Hey, Jones, nice plane. Ah, it's Jones taking off. Sure he is. We'll go into chase camera. Loads of noise. Engage the autopilot. I'm going to turn down expansion a little bit so that I can actually hear. Cool. Autopilot's on. I'm hands off the stick now. Repeat windows and automatic. The seatbelt signs are off. The smoking lights are in the normal position. We'll go through our after takeoff checklist. Climb out checklist. Thrust levers in the climb D10. Autopilot 1 is on. Taxi lights off. Altimeter set standard. Below 10,000, max 250. We are now above 10,000, so we can accelerate. Landing lights off. Seatbelt signs are off. Fantastic. In the climb. Close down our charts. Have a look at the map view if you want. You can have a look at where we got to go. We're down here in Lisbon. We're heading up to Dublin today, so quite a long way. The aircraft reckons we will arrive at 5:21 UTC. We are currently, I believe, not tracking local time. If we track local time, it's night time. Ah, that's why we're not tracking local time. Anyway, 5:44. If the current time on board the aircraft here is 3:45, we'll arrive in just under 2 hours. Fantastic. Well, the auto throttle's been disarmed. 240 initially. That's where we're going to, so I set 250 initially. Quite interesting actually on the 340, these little nozzles are for fuel dumping. You can dump fuel in case of an emergency. Of course, shocking for the environment. Don't get much worse than that. But yeah, this tyre situation, does slightly annoy me here on the wheel section. Continue climb flight level 380, Portugal 2029. Fantastic. Cruise. Altitude cruise, you see there the little altitude cruise thing popped up on the left hand side. Which is lovely. Well, I'm glad I've got you guys joining me, it's good fun. If we we'll zoom in a bit on our navigation display and go to nav. Yeah, there he is. I think, no, that's someone going in. If I set TCAS to below, should be able to see a couple of people. I think Jones Aviation has taken off behind us. Well, no, actually I might be wrong, sorry. KLM 1771, are you take off? Yeah, you were clear for takeoff, yeah, of course. He's in the air. Fantastic. So what I normally do is I pop out the navigation display and stuff. I put it up here. I check the cruise. And I put it up here. I get my displays set up so that I can see the information. It's quite nice for you guys to see. Yeah, no, I passed him in front of him. Yeah, I thought so. Passed through him. Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is set up the screens down here. Oh, got rid of it. So that we can see what's going on. And if we then hop into a wing view, we would like a wing view. What's the temperature of tyres? Well, actually, our temperature of our tyres today, if we have a look, our temperatures are down at, what, 30. But the thing is, or brakes, yeah, no, same thing, pretty much, for this, in this case. Because, no, but you're right, the problem is, often, I find like if on the runway, say, I get slightly off center line, apply a little bit of left brake maybe to help counteract something, can be annoying. Or if you're quite heavy and the aircraft rolls away from you under taxi, you have to apply lots of brakes almost constantly with idle power to keep it, to stop it from rolling along. It certainly impacts the brake temperature, and I find they just seem to skyrocket almost. Yeah, which is not good. I'm going to do a quick mic check, because I've just adjusted the sound levels. Apologies.
November 210, Victor, continuation to 4,000 feet, QNH 1022, expect VOR approach, runway 35. 1000 feet, QNH 1022, and the VR approach runway 35, November 12. Iberia 3822, wind 020 degrees, 4 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff.
Good.
Lufthansa 55 Alpha.
I'm going to check what our next frequency is going to be, because I think we'll be on Unicom.
020 degrees, 4 knots.
Let's have a look. See.
03, clear.
Next frequency, we're going to be with Madrid on LECM, so he is 133750. I will sign that 133750 so I can do it next. Keep it in the standby. See, we're going over the sea slightly here. Our routing for today is going to take us. Well, he's cleared us direct Pinnock, yeah. So we're just going to be cutting across. Looking at Portugal here on the map, there's a slight incline in the sort of terrain in the land, of course. So we're just going to be cutting across that corner slightly there.
Traffic line up and right to runway 03 behind Portugal 03. Portugal 1712, request push and start. Portugal 1712, push and start approved for runway 05.
But we're climbing up through 280 now. We so far have burned. Oh, I selected the wheel page. I've got to deselect that.
Iberia 3822 identified, front to flight level 240.
So far burned 4.3 tons of fuel of our 22 tons of fuel. I don't know, it might be a little bit. I might have not filled her up quite enough. I found when I was doing a long haul, I did a massive long haul. If you follow our Instagram, if you follow the Pillar Part Instagram, you'd see what goes on when I'm not streaming. And I did a long flight from San Francisco to Copenhagen. And actually during that flight I started getting quite low on fuel towards the end, and there was an event going on actually when I landed, and I luckily didn't have to do any holding patterns, but if I had done it would have been catastrophic. So I do find it burns fuel much more than I was expecting. Bear with me then, give me 2 seconds guys.
55 Alpha, continue via uniform. Continue taxi via uniform. Portugal 1013, wind 020 degrees, 4 knots, runway 03, clear for takeoff. Runway 03, clear for takeoff, Portugal 113, and sorry for the delay.
I'll hop on the Discord server for the event in a minute, but my team's ready, so I'm going to leave the instruments up for you guys, so that you can monitor what goes on, but I will have to see if we're allowed up the flight deck via the Vatsim controllers. But might be about 25 minutes or so. So yeah, we'll see. I'll get a quick request from the controller because sometimes they. Air Portugal 20902. Request 25 minutes out flight deck, please.
Monitor Unicom. Correction. 25 minutes. Yeah, you better disconnect or make a request to Madrid on 133.75.
So we should contact 133.75 firm. Roger, thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right. So this is Madrid radar. Sorry, Madrid radar, Air Portugal 2029. We're coming into your airspace in a bit. We're just about to go 25 minutes out the flight deck. Is that okay with you?
Portugal 2092, copy that, report when back.
Roger, we'll report when back. Thank you very much, Air Portugal 2092. Thank you. What I'm going to do just before I go is set the time to the same as ours, but just a couple of hours behind. So it's 44 currently here. There we go. Fantastic. Right. On to the wing view. Thank you very much. Let the controllers know I'm AFK. Yeah, so we've been... So I've handed off onto Madrid. I guess because you didn't need to speak to us, so that's fine. Right, I'll come through. Thank you very much, guys. I'll set the back in a moment. But after I get back, we'll go back onto the... Go back onto... Oh, what was it? Go into the Discord. So thank you very much. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll mute myself on here, but I will be in the Discord afterwards. So if you want to join the event channel, do, as we will be in there for any conversations. I'll leave the ATC radio on, but I'll shove some tunes on if you want that. Let me get it up. get some music on.
Flightway 662, request 3 minutes out of cockpit, please.
Da, 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 da.
Flightway 662,
There we go.
Aprox report back.
Bit of music for you.
Okay, thank you. That's gracias.
See you guys in a bit.
1026, just find Dublin feet into Chicago 459. Iberia 0631, autorizado y LS Zulu, pista 32 derecha. Iberia 0631, autorizado y LS Zulu, pista 32 derecha. Sí, disculpe, autorizado y LS 32 derecha, 0631. Eco Romeo Oscar, viento 100 grados, 4 nudos, pista 13, autorizado a aterrizar.
Autorizado a aterrizar 13, Eco Romeo Oscar, gracias.
Ryanair 9 Bravo, just to confirm, Golf 2 kilo arrival for us.
Ryanair 9 Zulu Bravo, FM, Wolfbed 2 kilo, runway 13.
Runway 12, Wolfbed 2 kilo, for Ryanair 9 Zulu Bravo, thanks.
13, runway 13.
13 for Ryanair 9 Zulu Bravo, thanks.
Flightway 662, I'm back on cockpit.
Welcome back. Swiss 74 Tango, climb flight level 360. Iberia 9179, muy buena tarde. Iberia 979, mantenga. Aerodrome Moto 8, Quebec Papa, clear ILS, Zulu approach runway 09er, QNH 1023. Ryanair 724, contact Lisbon on 125.55, bye.
Madrid radar, top Swiss 484 kilo, runway vacated.
Ryanair 724. Top Swiss 48 uniform kilo, taxi at discretion.
Taxi to stand. Can say again, please?
Taxi at discretion.
Oh, thank you. Taxi to stand at discretion. Thank you for your service.
Lufthansa 500, report decimal correction, report MAC number. Alpine 81 Papa Yankee, report MAC number. Airbridge cargo 459 and clear ILS to approach runway 3 to left.
Clear ILS approach runway 3 to left, Airbridge cargo 459.
Lufthansa 500 Madrid. Última estación, Best Station Broken. Ruta 383, muy buenas, identificado, autorizado, llegada sonda 1 Charlie, pista 29, notifique nivel de vuelo final.
Nivel de vuelo final 350, Colombia 353.
Ruta 383, suba nivel de vuelo 350.
Pues esperamos, soltamos Charlie por la 29 y subimos a nivel de vuelo final 350,
Lince 03, muy buena, responda 4422. Airbridge cargo 459 009.
200 Sarah Airbridge cargo 459.
Iberia 979 delante. Iberia 9179 autorizado a destino, salida Robletillo 6 Whisky, pista 36 derecha, inicial 13.000 pies, responda 442. Iberia 9179, colación correcta.
Iberia 0631 está haciendo la localizador 32 derecha.
Iberia 0631, viento calma, pista acelerador derecho autorizado a aterrizar.
Autorizar 32 derecha, gracias, Iberia 0631.
Airbridge cargo 459 reduce speed 170 knots. apenas sirve el descargo por pasar. Poniendo Bravo Tango autorizado y el club pista cierto derecha. Lince 03 identificado, notifica intenciones. Lince 03 copiado. Lince 03 autorizado Prado 1 Tango pista 2. Airbus cargo 459 now. Wind can runway 3 to left clear to land. Selection Airbus cargo 459. Eco Romeo Oscar, rueda de discreción Málaga. Eco Sierra Romeo autorizado Pulpe 2 kilo pista 13, descienda cuando listo nivel 70.
¿Me puede repetir la llegada, por favor? El Sierra Romeo.
Eco Sierra Romeo llegada Pulpe 2 kilo pista 13.
Pues llegada a Pulpe 2 kilos de la 13 y descendemos cuando empezamos en el techo 7000, nivel de vuelo 7000, contra el Sierra Romeo.
Lince 03 descienda a nivel 10. Lince 03 descienda a 10.010 con ese Torrejón 1026. Iberia 9179, puesto en marcha de retroceso aprobada a Aprox al sur.
I'm actually back earlier than I was expecting to be. Hello, we're back. Still sort of finishing up. Very nice. Do you have a look what it's doing outside the plane?
500 Madrid.
Oh, we got a lovely contrail going on here.
Ryanair 9 Zulu Bravo clear ILS local runway 13. Q&A to 101, correction 1025.
It's lovely.
500.
Air Portugal 2029 back with you in the flight deck.
Welcome. Lufthansa 500, report MAC number, please.
It's about getting the levels right, isn't it? So on my headphones, ATC is loud,
Say again?
but apparently it's not loud.
Decimal 895.
Do it.
Okay, Lufthansa 500, direct Lana.
Right, did we want to go in Discord? Do you have any questions then? Hope you've prepared the aviation questions of the year. My question I'm asking.
Last station, a firm. Break, Iberia 0631, bienvenido, Madrid Barajas, Rueda, stand 366 vía Alfa,
Sorry, I'm setting up something.
Sierra Delta. Alfa, Sierra Delta 366.
Hello. I can't join the stage. Sound is fine, Casey. Thank you very much. It's good. At least it's good your end. I can sort it out mine. So I can't join the stage. All right. Well, let me boot up El Discord. I've sent out the poll.
Well, no. Right on Alpha, then
I'll have to boot up Discord.
North stand 5.
Might get some lag for this. It won't be happy with me. We're going outside view, shall we? And have a look at the plane. We're still cruising over Portugal.
Lince 03, confirma será para ILS Blue.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know my streams aren't always regular. That is something I am trying to work on. I'm being badgered by my moderators. But I don't stream regularly. So I will try and work on that for you guys because I know it probably makes things easier. It's not always simple my end. So. Yes, we'll attempt to do that next time.
The star for the Vatsim, please.
Replay 662, West by.
Copy.
Iberia 9179.
We're setting up the missions now, Bucket. You should be able to see it now.
Hotel Alfa, punto de espera Yankee 136 derecha.
Right, there you go. You should be able to see it now, Aprox. Apologies for that.
Madrid radar, speedbird 462, ready for descent.
Cool. There you go. You should be able to, hop in. Where are we on the flight plan? You're almost at Bay Gas. Oh, cool. On the flight plan, we are heading towards B Gas now. We actually got 136 miles to go, which is not bad. The engines. Is that worse? I can't tell. My frames are not. I'll be perfectly honest with you. My frames are not the best. I'm doing good. Hold on. We're doing good. Right. Cool. If you can hear me in here, that's because we have begun. I am not only here, I am on the Discord too. So if you want to go in Discord, you basically get like I think it's like a 2-minute head start or something ahead of the stream. You can basically hear 2 minutes faster than the stream, so go on there. Use Volanta. You can see all the planes on that's yeah, I do use Volanta, but I have a problem with the account system. I think you can see me on Volanta. But I haven't set it up properly yet so that you can see everything.
Madrid radar, speedbird 462, ready for descent.
Do any of you watch the Grand Prix? Any of you into that kind of thing? I know I am. So yeah. Right, I'm just gonna pin that we're live.
Hola, hola, prueba de radio. 5 de 5.
Copy the links. Should work, shouldn't it? Okay. Sorry, Pillow, you're there. Cool. A380 since Emirates. A380 Emirates, that's lovely.
5 de 5.
Max was me, imagine doing that to Lewis. Exactly. At Pillar Pilot, you're there. Fantastic, you can see me on Volanta. That's good. Yeah, no, the Grand Prix though, I mean, I was pretty mean of Max Verstappen. Not good. I don't think that was very good at all. Should have some more respect. People still think that it's split. It's 4 voters. 2 for A380, 1 for 340, 1 for small planes. It's yeah. I'll let you guys. I mean, this is a lovely plane. Are we going for a tour of the cabin? I'm glad I'm there though. I'm glad you can see me on Volanta. That's good. There you go. Here we go, guys. Bay of Biscay. Normally some bad weather over the Bay of Biscay. Your 77 whiskey is having Vatsim communications whiskey. Oh no. That's not good. That is sad. Right, in theory, the event has just begun over in Dublin. So, should we have a look at the ATC and see if it's come online? Oh, it certainly has. Oh yes. So it's quite cool. We're gonna have London Control, I believe. We're then gonna have Dublin Control, Dublin Approach, Dublin Tower, Dublin Ground. That's pretty cool. And when I can see us three tracking up. I can see us three. That's very nice. KLM. I can see you behind me. Well done. Indicated airspeed pillow. I believe. Get rid of these things that annoy me. Indicated airspeed doing like 260, which a map of 0.816, which is pretty cool. I'll pull up our arrival information just to start having a look at it. Dublin Airport info. Right, so welcome to the event channel. If you're in the event channel, I am streaming over on YouTube. And so what I would do if I were you guys, you get a head start on what I'm saying here. But I'd mute the stream or have it on low volume and watch that at the same time. That's normally what I would do. Yeah. Cool, I've got to sort out my voice on Discord. It seems kind of annoying.
Negative, that is Barcelona. You will pass to
Is that better?
Unicom, but you can expect the Mabux to Charlie.
Is that better? I think that's better.
Mabux to Echo.
That's definitely there. You're at 295. Ah, yeah. Well, thing is, if I close check it, what matters when you're at this altitude is the max speed rather than the indicated airspeed. And we have got center control online, so I'm sure he wouldn't let us ram into each other. Right, if you have any questions, see the live stream chat. It's a little text channel we've got. If you have any questions that you want to ask, raise your hand to speak if you want to, and then we have a little chat, and then you come back. Do you have to fix 777 whiskey Vatsim commentary? So just out of interest, the 77 whiskey. That is a, what is it? Is it what is it? Is it a prop plane? I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna Google it. That's what I'm gonna do, because that always works. I think it definitely does. So, did you hear that? Someone's got like a recorder in the background. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. That's quite funny. That's kind of amusing. Oh, 777. Are you in Microsoft Flight Simulator then? Dark Abstract. If you're on the Microsoft Flight Simulator one, I'm not very good with running that. I like this, guys. We're in a big chain of planes here. This is cool. But blooming hell, you are shifting for sure. Okay then. And then of course we have Mackenzie, Jones Aviation. I haven't said hello in a while. I hope it's all good back there. It's going alright up here, isn't it? Jones, I tell you what, hop into voice here. Come say hi. Let me know how it's going. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm alright, thanks mate. How's it going on your end?
Well, it's going good, isn't it? I think YouTube thinks it's going good. Say hello to YouTube, of course.
Oh, hello YouTube, yes. My audience. Got a few viewers. Who have we got on here? Who have we got watching?
We've got a couple of people watching, haven't we?
Oh, yeah,
Six.
we got.
No, oh, and Xplane Dark Abstract. Do you fly the 777 on Xplane then, James? So, do you?
I don't, sorry.
Yeah.
For Microsoft Flight Sim, you have to hit the receiver and the transmitter to get the comms working.
Yeah. Make sure when you're on here, and if the radio panel looks anything like this, you click on this button. This is what lets you hear. You have to click it and then turn it up.
That's it. That's the problem I had when I first bought the Flight Factor 350, remember?
Yeah.
Juliana, yeah. I was like texting you how do I do this.
Very nicely cruising here. I haven't got the time on live because what I find is when you put it in dark, and I find the Toliss doesn't have very good lighting in the dark. I don't know what you think. What do you?
Yeah, I don't think it's got the best sort of thing. And if you have the landing light on, if you like have it on for like landing or something, or when you're below 10,000, the window wiper wasn't that well, so it just like a white window wiper outside it when it's like dark. It's quite annoying actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to fly this thing in the day.
Try that Dark Abstract. That can help. Yeah. But then I just find the dome lights don't really work.
So you're under 322, currently inbound Vegas, flight 30.
That was botched.
Sounded fine. You have the Toliss A340. Fantastic. That's a really good plane. One of my favourites personally. I really like that. Yeah, I really like that plane. That's a really nice one. Yeah, no, 321's lovely, but the Toliss 340 is basically an upgrade of the A321, so I really recommend it. The texture quality, the side stick look is much more realistic, the angles and everything, yeah, it's just that all the texture upgrades and everything are just much better. Apologies, I had them off for takeoff, the first officer displays, because I get a reduced frames per second. Should we go have a look at the cabin? Should we go have a look through the cabin of this brand new plane, which was? Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look.
Keyboard's left for chat.
Oh no! Right, let's open up the door here. Let's go have a look, YouTube. Let's go have a look what's going on.
It's a very big cabin.
It is, isn't it? We've got a lot of classes in here. So, sadly, I mean, this is lovely. They've modelled all this, the coffee machine, everything. That's pretty cool. The only problem I do have with it is they haven't modelled the inside of the toilets. Which is not good. Probably Martha did it for the Concorde, so I'd expect more. Right, welcome. Welcome to first class. What are you saying?
On the Collimac Concorde, they've included like a letter about the Concorde.
They have, haven't they?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Lovely bit of first class there. I think it's first class. We then move back into what is like.
I should call it business class.
I think that was business class we're in, and then if we move back here, we're into premium economy. Oh, no, it's a full class setup. Maybe it's no 3 class, I think actually. Oh, I don't know.
It's got more classes than Cheshire.
Definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 classes. This is premium economy. This is like spaced out seats. This is premium economy. And that
Your economy, which is
This is economy.
But I figured out why my keyboard wasn't working to like move. Because I was typing on the avatar, so it just.
Oh yeah,
commas.
gotta watch out for that. Nice wing shot there. This is Joan the Aviation, by the way, guys. If you're just tuning in, he is, of course, got his own YouTube channel. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button on his YouTube video. The same, very similar content here. So
Thank you very much for the shout out.
I'm heading down into the depths of the downstairs lavatories on board the A340, a treat that Lufthansa make use of. I don't know, lots of airlines don't have them. Lufthansa said yes, yep, we'll have that. So what I do find, yeah, downstairs loo.
Oh, wow.
There's Wi-Fi and everything. Right? Anyway, what I do find slightly weird, if we head just through here, it'll be a slight lag, I think, for you seeing it if you're in the Discord thing. Here's the wheels. You're literally, you're level with the massive landing gear, and when you see how big the landing gear are close up like this, it is it's quite scary actually, pretty big. You can see sort of how low you are above the cabin. Right, we're level with cargo and everything. So that's quite cool. If we head back up the stairs.
Where are the stairs? Are they at the back of the aircraft?
Yeah, towards the rear in economy.
Oh, economy.
Lovely though, a really, really nice aircraft, and actually the screens do work. Do they have 3PL reply toilet paper? If so, then I'm not boarding. Fair enough. That's a very good point. I mean, I'd hope Lufthansa do. Lufthansa seem like the kind of people that have like 4-ply toilet paper. So yeah, Lufthansa. I like Lufthansa. How's the poll going? I can't see it on my end unless I go and have a look. What does it say? What's the results so far?
I do like the A380, but I do like the A340, so it's a title that.
You had to go 380. I agree. I think of the Airbus's 380 is pretty nice. Basically, I love the 340, but A380 is like a better version.
It is, like.
I mean, 340. I think 340-600 is like the longest plane in the world or something.
I think that goes to the 777-9, doesn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought this was bigger. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, this is like the A340 is basically the A380 bought on Wish. Literally. Because I mean, I've never been like an A380, but they look massive from like where I see them most of the time.
Yeah, I went on an A380 once actually. They they're huge.
Wow.
I
mean, on my channel, I've got a video of the A380 taxiing like it's like a few meters away from me. It's just amazing at Manchester. Yeah. If you live up north, go to Manchester, or even if you live down south, you can make a good trip there. It's really
right.
good.
So looking at the waypoint Vegas, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my TV screen so you can see. You'll get a weird like double effect. Ooh, creepy. Right. So I can drag up the flight plan and show you guys. This controller's got like music in the background. Anyway, Vegas is this waypoint here. We've just crossed through Vegas, so we're just over the Bay of Biscay. So we've got a fair distance to go. We've got about what, 2 squares. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're just under halfway. So we've got a bit of distance to go.
I just had to put some speed around 0.85 Mach. Just to try and catch up.
I'm 0.81. I think, Caleb, Drum, are you going, how fast are you going? I think it's about 0.9, isn't it, or something? I think he's going.
Keep breaking the sound barrier.
You'd like to speak. I'll leave that up to you, Jones, me moderator.
Should we give him a 5-second trial?
Oh, that's brutal. No.
Yeah, okay.
Don't speak.
No. Okay, we'll let him speak.
Don't speak for a minute. Sutex 5. Looking for our arrival. There's Sutex. So here's Sutex 5 unit from the
Runway 36 right, initial climb 13,000 feet.
Toliss should make an A380. They certainly should, shouldn't they?
Yes.
I think they certainly should. I think you're right there. The one thing I'd like them to make first, because I think it's feasible, I'd like them to make an A340-300. Because sometimes the 600 is lovely, but not many airlines had the 600. A lot had the 300. They feel more realistic. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the 300 would be quite good, but on the other hand, I'm quite fond of the 500. It's got like a 9,000 nautical mile range. You can go anywhere. Like,
yeah, just they should make another variant of the 340. It's probably not that hard to, and they could charge like £10 for it.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a pretty good addition. If you want to come say hello and share your thoughts on what Toliss should do next, or anything to do with aviation, hop in the Discord server through the link in the description. If it's out of date, let me know.
I've just invited Drastic to speak, so you should get like a little blue thing at the top of the screen. Just press accept, and you'll be a speaker.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'm gonna set a new link and pin it to the chat, guys. It's Toliss A340 600 is leading the way on the vote. There you go. There's alternate bay gas.
Hello, Drastic.
Hey.
Hello.
Bonjour.
I am currently going at 0.940.
Wow.
Wow,
That's fast.
Really quick.
Lufthansa 3903, identified climb to level 360.
How's things for you guys?
Air Portugal 2092, bye-bye.
Sorry, I'm just setting up a thing. Give me 2 minutes.
Anyone crashed yet?
I think we're all good, aren't we? Certainly.
I think it's gives
Air
to
Portugal 2092, Unicorn 122, bye-bye.
Unicorn 122, that's mate for Portugal 20902. Bye bye. Okay, we're going to tune onto Unicorn. We've been handed off, so there we go.
Cannot wait for
Unicorn,
the 16 gigs of RAM load tomorrow.
Alright, Unicorn. We'll let Unicorn know what we're doing. So, Unicorn, Portugal 20902, cruising at flight level 380, heading toward the waypoint last note, heading into Dublin.
Take more than 16 gigs.
Ooh, is that CPU?
Roach, welcome. Hello. Nice to see you. You've joined. Hello. Yeah. So, is jar design even worth paying their aircraft? I wouldn't buy the jar. Now the Toliss has been released, don't buy the jar. The only thing the jar has to offer is that it's a 500 over a 600, and if you prefer a slightly smaller aircraft rather than the, of course, large plane that is 600, then go for the jar. But the texture quality on it is not. I don't condone buying that at all. I think. Yeah, see, 777 says, I see the A340 300 flying over the UK a lot. It would be nice for it to be an Xplane. Certainly would, wouldn't it? And I think it's got, the same flight deck. Or near enough the same flight deck. They could pretty much just literally take a chunk out of, on the graphic design, and take a chunk out of the 600. And it pretty much got a 300. I think it would take not too much work for a really nice product. Of course, 600 owners might get a discount, something like that. It'd be a really neat way of getting a 300 into the game.
Toliss are very good. They always do a great job on things they do.
I find one of the things I find amazing about them is the FPS. I mean, flying the Beluga INI simulations or something, I find I get a lot of lag and stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Which I just don't seem to get. I mean, if I sat here, look on the stream, looking across the flight deck, loading all the instruments, and there's no real problem. Didn't work. Sob. Dark Extract. Oh no, did it not? Oh, do you want me to? I'm sorry about that. Is that the link that didn't work?
Hang on, Drastic is speaking. Can you hear it, by the way?
No, I wasn't speaking.
No.
Did Dark Abstract let me know? Is it what's not working? Is it the link? If so, I can send a new one. I never really know how the links in Discord. All that stuff.
Yeah, the link isn't working.
Is it not?
I just patched a new one.
I'll make a new one. Sorry guys, I don't know why the link doesn't work. No limit. Generate new link. Copy. No, the 777. The 777 isn't working. Roger Dodger.
Never mind.
That's annoying. I don't get why I bought the A330 from Jar Design. It's not good, and it's bad. I had to buy an add-on just for engine sounds. The engine sounds. Yeah, it's got nice sounds, doesn't it? Is it the texture quality then? Because to be honest, we in Xplane, apart from the jar, we're lacking an A330, aren't we? Really? I mean, the Jar Design one is good, as you see, but yeah, Dark Time, sorry, is not good, as you say,
Yeah.
and we need something to fill the place. Because the A330 is a nice plane. I'd like to see that. The two planes that I really definitely want are the 330 and the A380. They're the two, and then I'm happy. You can get them, and then I think I'm happy. Yeah.
We do.
Wait, it worked. Fantastic, Dark Abstract.
We
Thank
are
you.
getting it.
I'm glad we could help you. Donation, man, it helped him.
Did it?
It did. It worked. We got it working for him.
Nice. Oh, is that Roach you're talking about?
I don't know. It might be. If it is Roach, feel free to raise your hand and say hi. I hope it is, and I don't know.
I may or may not have just reported that my heating is broke to ATC.
Why?
Ugh.
In my
London
defense,
West
I did it
Control.
in a private chat.
075,
I didn't do it over. Wait. Oh no, you're behind me, Jones, aren't you? Don't look in the channel messages for 133.750.
Tune up
Looks in
London Control.
1337.
Yes, you're Roach. TSC 777. Fantastic. Hello, Roach. Nice to see you. Pie, I love you. Thank you. I'm glad we could help you. I know the pain of when it doesn't work. So.
KLM
Yeah,
1771. Managing to want it down there in your nice warm tower. My heating broke.
At least I used my call sign.
Ah, fantastic. What's
He
going?
just messaged me saying, "What the flip?"
It's lovely that we're cruising over the Bay of Biscay and haven't got awful weather. I normally get such bad weather. It's it's horrible. So it's nice that we're cruising along. We've got quite a high nose up attitude here. And the one thing I am concerned about is that we are down to 1.6 tons of fuel. We're looking at arriving with 9.8 tons. Oh wait, 9.8 tons. Whoa, that's loads.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah,
That's loads. Oh, we'll be
You might
fine.
have to dump some fuel.
We might have to dump some fuel actually. I'll wait till we get slightly
Be
closer. We're over the sea the whole time, so dumping
Just
fuel.
wait till you dump my, like, right over my house, maybe.
I know there's a good video out there. The Swiss Airbus A340-300 has an emergency on the 3 engines. They have to shut it down and divert back to their airport to Zurich, and they have to dump 53 tons of fuel, which is I think that's an unbelievable amount of fuel.
You could have stopped off at my house. I need some jet fuel.
So how are you doing Mach 0.9 in the 747? Because it just breaks up for me. It sort of, I get loads of warnings and everything.
Well, I'm in Microsoft Flight Sim.
Ah,
That solves it.
And it may also have something to do with the fact that I am currently altering my autopilot. So I'm weaving up and down.
ah, yes, okay.
I'm just nearing the end of my descent, and then my speed will decrease.
Your descent. Where are you descending?
To gain speed. Don't worry, it's all authorized by Unicom.
Oh, you guys all on Unicom now.
I'm not.
Ah,
I am, he isn't.
I can see you behind me.
I'm
What?
Very good.
You've
call
just
sign
popped. You've just
386.
popped up on TCAS. Bonjour. There he is.
Wait, I can
Just
see a little dot.
40. If you look on the stream now, you should be able to see. I've gone onto the screen. There you are. Just over 20 mile. So that should be in theory. Yeah, just over
Stand by.
20 miles.
Stream's laggy.
Sincere apologies, Dark Expect. No, you don't need to apologise. He didn't know what he's talking about. We'll send him back to the audience.
What?
We'll send you back to the audience.
Boy.
I've named my flight what's name call sign 3822 so that I do not forget it again. I could have gone gliding. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was meant to go gliding today. I went to the airfield. And grey clouds. You can fly with the white, lots of high cumulus clouds. You can fly with them.
Yeah.
Big, nice, not rain clouds. So they look very fluffy. but then when you get like a grey bank of cloud drifting in, you just can't fly. So sadly, no flying today, which is a real shame.
That's bad.
He is rapidly closing on me. It's just 20 miles back. Can we see him?
So what do you like go to Turnhill?
I have I'm in a gliding club.
Right, okay, that makes sense because we were going to Turnhill.
Turnhill, interesting.
It's Shropshire.
Nice. A lovely bit of gliding here. No, not gliding. Flying here is what I meant to say. we got engines this time. It's okay. We have got engines.
Yeah.
We have got engines. It's all good. It's all good.
I did the gliding, the gliding nickname to all me mates in the cadets today. Who went, oh, how's your fear of jet noise and props?
Interesting. According to TSC 777, interesting BA A380 over Greenland. Is that on Vatsim then? Is that on Vatsim?
I'll go look on Flight Radar.
Because the only so currently there aren't any A380s available really for any flight sim. Am I right in saying that? Am I right in saying that?
That's true, but if you use the Peters aircraft A380, you need to consider your options of flight simming.
Well, you seem to be really anti that. I've heard this quite a lot, but I've been watching some YouTube of it, and it works. He clicks on the FMC, and it all works.
I've got a freeware A380 that's better.
That's not true. I don't think. Is it on Flight Radar 24? I'll have a look.
It is, yeah. I can see.
I watched the video of the high fly A340, A380 being retired. That pilot, he does some cool maneuvers with it.
Yeah, that was pretty.
It really throws the aircraft around, which I think is really quite cool.
You mean the A380?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It was over the beach, wasn't it? That was really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh goodness me, he's close. Just underneath me, apparently. Oh, there he is.
Make sure he doesn't crash into you.
No, he's a bit close, actually. I think, I don't want to climb, we'll burn too much. I mean, look at our fuel. Oh, I clicked pause. Oops.
I mean, what you can do if you want to is go dot aircraft and then remove him from your sight.
Can you actually do that?
Yeah, you can. I've done it, Jim, loads of times.
I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Yeah, you open your client and go.
My
dot
first
aircraft.
officer has got his tray table open. He's obviously tucking in some food over there. Right, so we should start to look at an arrival. Oh god. Was that a TCAS warning? Oh, it's telling me to climb. Oh, he's too close. I'm being told
Right,
climb now.
Turn.
We'll climb up 400. We'll do a step climb. Climbing. Stepping up to 400. Yeah, he's too close to me now. We'll climb up. Make the step climb.
Dot aircraft. How far away are you from Lasno, by the way? Just out of interest.
Lasno, we're 119. What about you?
178.
Ah, yeah. So you're not that far behind.
No, not that far.
And we're not really doing anything at the moment.
Quite.
He says stop your climb.
Don't think you've got much of a choice.
I think I've got to continue 400 if he's right there. We'll burn a bit more fuel than I was hoping to. But seeing as we're going to arrive with 9.8 tons of fuel, I think we're fine.
We are going to have to do a bit of holding though, I believe.
I'm definitely looking at Flight Radar. We've got a lot of traffic inbound to Dublin. Have you seen the Dublin? It looks amazing on Flight Radar. Oh, sorry, on SimAware or VatSpy, whatever you use.
I use VatSpy because I'm
Bad.
posh.
SimAware's better. Oh, there's a lot of arrivals into Dublin. Oh my god, there's 30 arrivals into Dublin. 23 departures. Someone going to San Francisco. Ah, in
a long flight.
an Airbus A340. That's cool.
I'll be on
The KLM is down there.
dot aircraft.
I think I am. Oh, sorry, mate. You're a bit too
Saying,
close.
Let me speak again.
It's too close to me. Where do you get .aircraft? You just literally type in .aircraft.
Yeah, and then press remove.
That doesn't work. Nothing's happening. I'm not getting anything.
I've just invited Justin to speak again. I know he's gone.
No, just leave it, please, Jones. Thank you.
Well, that's okay. No problem.
I will deal with it as and when. Level 400, we've got 2,000 feet separation. So actually, I don't need to remove them because actually, aircraft often fly this close to each other. If you've watched some videos online, there's quite a lot of pictures on Instagram and things of aircraft sort of meeting each other in the sky. So there you go. There's me and there's him. There we are. We've got 2,000 feet of separation, so we're plenty of separation. You see us on Vatspy, lol. it's just put in the comments. I see you on Vatspy, lol. What do you mean, lol? It's good. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, I'll tell you something. I've got a picture of me on flight radar.
Oh, he's flitting around on my screen, isn't he? Still ahead of me. Down there somewhere. Oh, look at that. So just quickly, the air. You'll probably notice Xplane looks a lot better than it did when it last streamed, and that is thanks to my man Jones Aviation right here. And I want to show you the difference and why it looks so much better. My phone's shutting down. Big sad. It's quite sad.
Bye bye phone.
Bye bye phone. It's shutting down. I have to use chat on the. If I go, oh my goodness me, your mic.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, if we click tab here, look, watch, bam. Look at the grey. This is before reshade. This is when I didn't have reshade. This is what we used to fly with. How did I fly with this? If we
by the way.
turn it on, look, looks much nicer. So I will always be flying with that now.
Do you know what I've got? What's the name turned on as well?
Reshade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you click, if you toggle it, is it the home button you've got to toggle
I got it here up on the left here, yeah?
Yep, if you go to, what's the name, Vibrance, right?
Yeah.
And turn it up to about 90, 800, something like, about around 900, sorry.
Where do you do the vibrance?
So, if you open up a little, is it like
colourfulness.
a blue and black box sort of thing?
Colourfulness. I'm on it. You should see it on stream. It's like colourfulness.
Let me just have a look.
So, vibrance, yeah, so there it is.
Yep, so vibrance. And a little thing will come up at the very bottom, it'll say vibrance.fx.
Yeah, I got that. Do I then just drag that bar?
Yeah, drag it up to about 900. It makes it look great. I mean, you might not like it.
That goes really weird.
Does it?
I don't know.
Do you not like it?
I don't know, I feel like there's a point you should have it on. Don't want to overstep that point. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it if that's alright.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll just see if you
Nothing personal, I just I don't know, it feels a little bit too bright. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I was a bit funny about it first.
There's a guy to our right closing in on us.
What's that?
Off to our right, I don't know if I can see him on TCAS. I can't see him. He's off to our right, Airbus A340, heading to Dublin. I think we're definitely going to get put in a hold here.
Yeah, we definitely are.
I think, so we've got a lot of controls to contact. So what I'm going to do is let them contact me. Just because I don't want to contact the wrong one, I don't know.
I'd say contact Wales West, London West Control. But we might be able to get out of them. But
contact him in a bit.
Yeah.
Sun's setting on whatever time I'm using.
I'm about midday-ish, 2 o'clock.
Your midday time. I might drag it back because I know you. It's not realistic, guys, and I do apologise. But the problem is, in the Airbus, in the Toliss A340, when it goes dark, it just doesn't work very well. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. There's just a There's just a problem with it. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
It just doesn't quite click properly.
Yeah.
You turn on the dome lights, for example, and they just don't really turn on properly. And yeah, it doesn't really light up the cabin in the way that it does on the A321. And it's quite a big problem.
Yeah,
What is your contrails? They keep separating. I know. I don't know what's wrong with my contrails. They just seem to do that. Get a weird gap in between them. Probably some mod for it somewhere.
I do that as well.
You probably change them.
No, like where I live, right? You know, with the Lufthansa quad jets that they're operating out, like 747s, A340s. Again, because it's after we got like better travel. You always like see over my house, like all the 4 contrails. It looks so cool. You know, they get the A340s going over because they're about, I don't know, 32,000 feet, so you can like see them on the actual planes really, really well. It's quite cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I love seeing the quad jets flying over.
We're up at 40,000 feet now. We're predicted to arrive with 9.7 tons of fuel, which gives us a good amount of holding fuel, which is exactly what we want to see.
Have you managed to get the what's the name, cargo paint working for the Beluga? Just out of interest.
I will have to have a look. You have to bear with me all. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the British Airways tail, the A380 tail actually. It looks quite nice.
Right, sorry, I'm back. There we go. I had a sort of brief moment checking on something. Somehow I'm predicted to land with 17.3 tons of fuel. Prox, and that's just said. Blooming hell, that's a lot of fuel, I was going to say.
How did you figure that out?
It says... Do you want me to show you? Have a look on stream.
Oh, is it the EFOB?
EFOB, there you go.
Ah, I've got 21.5.
Seriously? How much fuel did you put on board when you took off?
Well, I put 7 tons of extra fuel on.
Ah, yes, that's why. I am going to land with 9, and that is when I had I've got 40 minutes of holding fuel on board. 40 minutes of holding when you're going 230 knots at about 5,000, 6,000 feet for the holds. You burn a lot more fuel than you do sat here cruising. So that's why I've got a lot of fuel spare.
I may or may not have put 9 more tons of extra fuel on.
No, you put, that's a lot, far too much fuel.
It is. It was like I saw all the holdings that people were doing, and because this plane.
Are they already holding?
Yeah, I've flown this plane quite a few times, like you have. And it just burned a hell of a lot of fuel.
Isn't this creepy? You can flick the screens in the Toliss. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. You can click a button and it'll turn the screens around. If you have a look on stream, you see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's...
You can flick them. I don't know. I mean, if you like flying that way, that's fine.
What they usually do is sometimes for a training captain, they usually switch the instruments around to get a familiarity with it. I'm not sure how true that is. Someone told me that.
Interesting.
Who basically knows a bit about planes.
I have to see.
Yeah.
Roach, you've just joined the Discord server, haven't you? Would you like to come up into the flight deck here and have a chat to us about what you do in simulator aviation, if you're comfortable? A lovely colour separation there. 40,000 feet, this is high. Yeah, there's 30,000, there's 38,000 feet, and there's 40,000 feet. That's just a a distinct difference between the two. You just yeah, you're just a lot higher. Oh, we can see stars. Ooh, very nice.
Ooh, that's fancy.
That is quite fancy. It's so high, the stars. I guess it's like that time of day when Xplane decides that the stars should load in. Just suddenly
Yeah.
click, and suddenly all loaded in. That's quite nice. Brightens up. I landed at Jersey the other day. Due to some weird reason, I couldn't see the ground till about 200 feet. I did check, and there was fog at the airport, and that's why. But like, I didn't have a clear view. It was really weird.
I know what's happened there. Did you zoom out or go to a tower view at any stage in the flight?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what's happened there.
Does it like do a weird thing? The ground never really loaded in until I got right over the threshold.
Yeah,
Really weird.
That's what happens usually. You get like a really bad like mist at the airport.
And you tell me Xplane's better than Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah, but this is a bug that
it's they've had
this is
what?
one bug.
They've had 5 years to iron that out now. Yeah, but it's like an actual problem. You have to like stop your flight for.
No,
This
what you
doesn't
do
happen.
is you reset the weather to clear skies and then back to live weather again. That's how you fix it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, we should.
Alright. Right, I'm gonna start having a look at our arrival. We've got 160 miles to stop at descent. We're gonna put in some arrival information. So, looking at our arrival today, we're supposed to be on the pull up Sutex 5U. Hold on, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna that one. Bear with me, guys. This is a new adventure for Pillar Pilot. He's learning filing. Right, there we go. I gotta move stuff across into the right locations. Bear with me. 2 seconds. Xplane. Resources. Plugins. I think you know what I'm doing. That one, and then whoop, get rid of that. We don't need that. Good. That's now in there. So if we go to charts. And then go charts. There we go. We now have our flight plan inputted. So we're on the Sutex 5 uniform arrival. You see our routing here. We have fuel, total weights, all the good information we should have as pilots. So, what are we going to take from this? Well, what we're going to do is see the Sutex 5 uniform. We head over to our charts. I've loaded up the Sutex 5 uniform arrival. We're going to shove it into our FMC. So, arrival. And as we look back at our flight plan again, I forgot about this. 1-6. Wait. 1-6. Interesting. Because I know they're not using that runway currently. So we might have to reconfigure for the other runway. What runway?
28 left.
Is that what they're using?
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
wait, no, he's departed off 1-6. They're using runway 1-6.
Is he?
Yeah, they are.
I might check the 80s.
That guy's departed off 1-6. 2 of them are departed off 1-6. They're using runway 1-6. Always trust it. It's always right. Right, we're on the Sutex at 5 uniform. 5 from. And our waypoint we're going through, we should be through Novi's then, I assume. Insert that. And if we check on our charts, we can confirm. We confirm the waypoints we've got. So we've got Sutex. We drag this over here, we can see. We've got Sutex. Durham. That's there. That's what we should have. Durham. Then we should have Keepor. We do have Keepor. Otna, we do. Up to. Then from Otna, we expect to get vectors, or in this case, going up to D005 Oltag. And then Oltag, we want to have a look. We should be above 6,220 knots. Certainly are. It's got all the information for me there. Then we need to get the approach information up then for the runway 16. So I wasn't expecting RS 16, I'll be perfectly honest. At Dublin, they do have runway 16, but they don't normally use it. So I was not expecting that. Go to the RADNAV page. We'll shove in the ILS. So 158. Oh, sorry, put in the frequency first 115, and we go 159er in the heading there. There's the information there. Now we're going to pull up the METAR online. You just Google it, METAR Echo India Delta Whiskey, and we're now going to put in the information that we get from that page. It will be updated as we get closer, and I can see the on Xpilot what they're producing as the METAR. But for now, take the real METAR and put it in. So 1007. The winds there are 190 at 20 knots. That's a lot of wind, and that's a small crosswind. That's going to be a serious crosswind component. Looking at our decision height then for the landings, we're going to be able 417. Decision height, not MDA, because we have got good ILS. Decision height. Back to our flight from then. Wait, just leave that there. Good, that is the information inputted for arrival. So, now that's in, we better have a look at who we need to be contacting as we get a little bit closer. So, heading on to SimAware. If I share my screen, you can see what I'm looking at.
I'd say it's London, wouldn't it? London West.
Probably is, but we want to make sure. So, what I got to do is get rid of that. Right, there we go. ATC. I see. Right, here we go. We can see what's going on here. So we can find ourselves. Here we are. Or maybe there he is. There we are. Tap 2092. So we're right over the ocean here. You know, way off the French coast. And from here, we're heading up and down up into Dublin. Our flight plan keeps us over the sea. If we have a look over here, zoom out. Our flight plan, you see, keeps us over the sea, and then we actually I'm wrong. Cut across the land here. Interesting. I didn't. You just always check your flight plan here. So we won't actually be on the control because we're going to skirt around the outside of his control here, and then sort of come right. We might actually, you know, we might cut it for a minute there. Sort of come right out. No, I don't think we will. We won't be with him, so we won't be with London control. Our first point of contact will be onto Dublin control. Interesting.
There's a slight problem though with me landing on 16 and you landing on 16 potentially.
Is it quite small?
It's a 6,000 foot long runway.
Meters? You're not expecting me ask the question in meters.
Meters, no.
I work in meters.
2,000 meters.
2,000.
Yes.
That's not good. That's not good. Minimum landing distance for an A340 is 1,800. That's quite small. And it's 2,000. Yeah, we're pretty heavy. And also, you aren't going to touch down immediately, are you? You're going to use up about 200 meters of runway. This is going to be a short landing.
Should we still plant it like a proper Ryanair would?
No, you can do that. Pillar pilot always makes nice landings. Okay. We normally have 2,600 meters of runway. We're going to have 2,000. Not so much of a problem, but we won't be using our low auto brake setting we normally use. I can tell you that for sure. We're going to be using not the high. High would be for anything at or less than our minimum landing distance or maximum landing distance. Or minimum landing distance. What is the minimum landing? I'm googling it right now. Minimum landing distance.
We have actually got 72 meters to touch down here.
Good.
Still though, that's pretty pretty short runway.
The minimum width we're supposed to have is a good width of 40 meters. Interesting.
Apparently, drum needs 150 meters to touch down in a 747-8. I've got a nice London bus on my Cytec switch and multi-panel. don't know why I announced that, but this is it.
Interesting. Having a look here, there should be like a performance output thing, and it tells you. It should tell you what to do. But the landing distance minimum required is about, from what I can tell, it's quite a lot. So I haven't checked the YouTube chat in a while. Apologies, but yeah, you're reducing speed to 270. Will that affect you? So tell me what speed to be. I'm in a 747H, so how am I going to land? They have until I get there. No way to extend it. You're right there. I haven't considered that. How is he going to land in his
It's not my problem.
Is he gonna be able to? He's gonna have to go max auto brake and slam it on the rim. This is I was considering what it would be like for us. I wasn't thinking. I'd forgotten we were being joined by a large 747. Right, A340.
74-8 class as super, or is it just heavy?
I believe it is heavy. Only the A380 has super.
And the Antonov.
Yes.
I'm guessing. Yes.
No, the Antonov doesn't have it.
Does it not?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't. I don't think it's even like they haven't considered it. I don't think. I don't know. I assume it's just heavy. It's quite an old plane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, landing distance. How much landing distance do we need?
Well, we're gonna touch down 200 meters, like you say, into the runway. So that's gonna be 1,870. Although,
Gotta have a look. I don't know. Doesn't say how long we'll have to land. So we will just have to assume we don't have much runway length, and we will hit the brakes on landing. But I think we're probably getting to our top of the descent soon. Yeah, fairly close. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat slide in now, one at a time. Apologies for this, apologies. I didn't say anything. 58. Go there. Apologies. The Toliss does not work well in nighttime conditions, so we'll just put it into a nice state. So we can actually see. Apologies for that.
you gotta love it.
I think we will have to dump fuel.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I don't know. Probably not that bad.
How do you dump fuel in this aircraft? That's the problem, is it?
You know, you just look up here, you just go arm, and then jettison. You'll see it on stream, there's just a jet on the fuel thing. You click arm, you wait, it goes on, and then you click active, and you start dumping fuel. And if you look on the fuel page, it then tells you how much you've dumped. But you have to watch out, because your EFB flow. So I'm looking at only having 8.2 tons of fuel left.
Yeah, I've got 21.7 tons of fuel left.
Yeah, you can dump.
Or I'll have to just request a holding pattern or something.
Just dump.
Yeah, will do.
So you need to dump. If you're looking at 27 tons when you land, I dump about 15 tons of fuel.
What, right now?
Yeah. You won't need it. You won't need that much holding fuel, I don't reckon.
I'll just dump 10 for now.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I know you're supposed to have, you know, a fair amount of holding fuel, but 27 tons of holding fuel is a lot of holding fuel.
Yeah. So that's true. So where does it say? Sorry for like my view, but where does it say how much fuel I've done?
I believe if you look in the fuel page,
Yeah.
it should say. Just for the viewers on stream, I'm going to dump some fuel just to show you how it works. You click arm, you wait for it, you let it arm itself, you look on the fuel page, you see the 4 here are nice and green. We then open up the active gauge and we literally click on. Bam. Fuel is now pouring out the back of the aircraft.
We see
Fuel suddenly going down.
Oh, yeah, it is.
If we have a look on the wings...
Oh,
Wait, we're not dumping anything. Why are we not dumping any fuel?
whoa, it looks sick to me.
Maybe it thinks I don't need to dump it. It does, doesn't it? You get a massive grey cloud of plume coming outside. I wonder why it didn't dump. Interesting. Mine decided it didn't want to dump this time.
Weird.
Oh, I tell you why. It's because I selected regular weight rather than auto. So what happens when you select the regular weight? You won't dump fuel because the aircraft doesn't have fuel dumping capabilities on the version of the aircraft I'm flying. That's why we won't be dumping fuel.
Change it.
Yeah, I can change it, but I don't need to. Keep it realistic.
Brilliant. So it's not showing me where I'll do it, but I'll just let it do its thing. Just I've got 26 tons of fuel now. I want to stop dumping fuel. I've still got 21.7 tons left.
On landing.
Yeah.
You got a lot. Right, we'll set the auto brake level then. Before top of descent, there are a couple of things we need to do. We're going to set the auto brake level to level 3. Quite a high level, because we do want to land and vacate. So we'll set it to level 3. 2 from the top, so that's quite good. So before top of descent, there's a couple of things we got to do. Approaching our top of descent then, set our auto brake. We set our auto brake. Confirm approach information is inputted. So confirming it, we've got all our information there. Happy we've got the ILS frequencies in there. Happy we've got the arrival inputted. Looking onto the overhead, then we can confirm we got the ProPeak window automatic. We're happy we got seatbelt lights off still. We're going to set our TCAS to below for the top of descent. Goes to the below position. Confirm you're happy with your FS displays. We certainly are. And now we wait for our top of descent, at which point we're literally going to dial in our initial altitude, which is 6,000 plus, so we dial in 6,000.
I put it at 30,000, that's right. But I'll put it at 6,000.
Well, we're going to expecting to get ATC, and they will only clear us to a certain level, so we might as well set it at a reasonable level. If we set it 3,000, the ATC will think we're a bit stupid.
So I'll do.
We have quite a lot of aft cargo in the aircraft today, and that's why we've got quite a high leaning back angle here, which is the only worry is, not a worry even, but the thing we must keep an eye on then on landing is that when we drop the gear we don't pitch the nose up too high, because anything above, I believe it's about 8.5, 10 degrees is too much.
And it'll scream pitch at you as well.
What is their frequency? I need to make a contact me now. Echo into Earth, it's currently using runway 16 and it is 2,072 meters long. It says certainly is Proxim. Yes, it is. It is 2,000 meters long. I don't know what a 747-800's minimum landing distance is.
It's as short as you need to. If you can land it short, you can do a really short field landing. But if he just if he butters it, it's gonna be a long landing stop. Get me? I don't think any of that made sense.
Oh, there you go. It only needs 2,300 meters for the 747-8F. That's the minimum landing distance. 2,300. Oh wait, that's the minimum. Oh, you haven't got enough. Hey, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, and in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I find the aircraft really, really stop well.
I've landed at St. Bart's many a times.
Interesting.
On obviously not on Vatsim, but in my spare time. I give it a go.
Landing distance at sea level for the Airbus A340. A340 300 needs 1,900 meters. Seems to be like a small increase. So we need about 1,990 meters of runway. Which at 2,072 is quite close. We should be good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to hop out the flight deck for a couple of minutes. Wait 2 seconds.
Good to meet myself.
Yeah, it'd be nice, thank you. Arch Stefan. And I'm back. Bonjour. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. All the subscriptions and likes really help me as a creator, so they would be much appreciated. So that'd be great. Thank you. It'd be much appreciated. I'll unmute in here. Hello, guys. We're back. Looking in the chat, then Proxium says expect go rounds. It's 150 meters. For me, it's 150 not sure what you mean by that, but what I do know, is there's a reason they're using runway 16, and that is because the winds are 19020, so a lot of wind. So I expect it'll be quite a difficult challenge landing on the other runway, because they won't want it. So yeah, that could be quite difficult.
Potentially land runway 10 if worst came to worst.
10, which one's that?
That's well, 10 right, should I say? What 10 right? But we should be able to land on.
Drastic says the approach controller has allowed him to land on to it left.
Has he really?
That's what he tells me. So I'll have to see.
I'm not sure, because if the 16 is crossing 28, and he's also not he's not within the Dublin control.
You can talk to them there.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna just say we'll take 16, but I'm gonna expect to do either a go around or a touch and go. Worst comes to worst, but I'll try and put it down.
Oh, you should put it down because we're within our limits.
Yeah.
Got my biscuit.
By the power of the model London red bus on the top of my flight sim setup, that we will land.
Okay, we're expecting. Wait, someone's behind me. 2,000 feet behind me. Who's that?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Are you catching up on me?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, how are you catching up?
I'm Mach 0.85.
How are you doing that? You just
Well,
increased the speed.
It was so we didn't have a massive gap.
You can do that, yeah, I can see that.
In this.
No, you're fine. Just hold your distance now, because what I don't want to happen is he holds you because of me.
Yep, there we go. I've just reduced my speed to Mach. What are you doing Mach wise? You're doing 0.81.
Cool. We're doing Mach 0.82. If you can do that, just put it on managed.
Yeah.
Just put it on VNAV. That'll do it.
I've got it on VNAV and I'm 0.81.
Cool. Right, terrain radar kills my FPS. We can have a quick look at it there. That's what it looks like. We're heading over the land just as we begin descending.
Oh, are you descending now?
As we begin descending.
Ah. That's why I'm set for English. Take a look at my arrival, actually. Got a bit of a decel point, so we go all tag, but I think I'm going to make like a nice turn around to go into the decel and then out back down.
Fantastic. Well, ATC is still looking very good into Dublin, but I can confirm we will not be into London FIR, so the first field we're going to contact is Dublin Control. But which Dublin? There's 3 Dublins online. Right, I'm having a look. Okay. Dublin Control 3 is only below flight level 245, so he's not us. Or it might be by the time I have to contact him. Oh, God.
They'll send us a contact me, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they'll just contact us instead, I assume. 135650 is what I'm being told we'll have to contact.
I need to get my S2 lessons sorted soon. I've been off for a bit because I've not been feeling the best, so I'll come to normal.
Right, that's better.
You get anything flight sim wise for Crimbo, do you think?
Hopefully, track IR is something I will be fantastic.
Be good.
It would really, I think, it also make it cooler for you guys because you can actually see where I'm looking. Because quite often on landing, I'm not looking at where you think I'm probably looking. I'm moving my head a lot, and I think it would make it a lot easier for you guys to see what I'm looking at.
That'd be quite cool, actually. How much is Trek IR though?
About £150 or so.
No way.
I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money on it.
Would it be like 20 quid or something?
But yeah.
Wow, that's that's a lot of money.
Well, I'm gonna put a bit of my own money into it. Yeah, it is. But it's an amazing product. It's an alternate to VR because the problem with VR is you're no longer in your own surroundings. So for Flight Simulator, a quick update on the poll, by the way, the A340-600 is the most popular plane out of the A380 or A340. People seem to prefer the A340. Anyway, but so for people like us where we have like keyboard and mouse, I've got two screens here where I need to look at like the other one for streaming. I've got throttles and side stick, and I have to be able to look around my stuff to do stuff. VR wouldn't let me do that, whereas Track IR I can, and it still work.
Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest. I'd probably like Track IR for like Minecraft as well or something. I'm only joking. I haven't got it for my laptop, so no,
I haven't played Minecraft in a while.
I've got bought the add-ons for Grimbo.
Here we go, and a descent. So we're tuning in 6,000.
Oh, he descended, doesn't it?
3, 2, 1, descent point over the top. Here comes, we're looking for the purple dot to come down into the right position. There we go. Make a call on Unicom. Unicom, Air Portugal 2092, descending from flight level 400 from flight level 60 going into Dublin on the Sutex 5 uniform arrival runway 16 Dublin traffic, Air Portugal 2092.
I'm very interested to do exactly what he said, but following him into Dublin. Okay, then Iberia 322, we're descending out to 6,000, following the top of Portugal on the Suka 5 uniform into 16 Dublin, Iberia.
You gotta make your own call.
We're following that exactly what he said.
What he said. If in case you didn't hear, Josie Ocean, when I made my call then, immediately after I'd finished said, I'll do what he says. You can't say that. And I then said, you can't say that. But coming in over the land, people, not good. FPS drops. TAP Air Portugal. It's a lovely airline. Have time.
Have you ever flown on a top airport?
Nope, but I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Airways.
very much an EasyJet and Norwegian Airlines person,
Oh yeah.
which we've never flown on streams. I've never ever flown Norwegian. When eventually you guys, I always put it on the vote. I always put, would you like to fly the 737? And it always seems to get outvoted by other things. But eventually, when the 737 wins, we will definitely be flying a Norwegian aircraft, I think.
Yes.
That would be
I'll
good.
be teaching Mr. Pillow how to operate the very slapstick.
You didn't
manual
teach me anything.
system.
I learnt it all and then came to you and told you how to fly it. No, you're right though. It's not. I'm an Airbus person. I don't like it as a plane. I just like. I've flown on it before, and so therefore I feel I must fly it.
Yes.
You're getting a little bit close, Mr. Aviation.
Oh, don't worry, I'll lob the leaves of shame out.
Cool. Not a bad cruise. I don't think that was too bad. We've Casey again, always listening to me the whole time.
He's a very good contributor. He's very good sort of what's his name? Customer, viewer. Of the
Very
channel.
good, very good.
A very loyal viewer.
Very loyal indeed. Right, if you don't mind it, Jones, when we go on to ATC and stuff, I'm gonna leave the Discord event. If that's alright.
Yeah, no problem.
Or something. Just to concentrate on the difficult flying.
Yes.
They really have outdone themselves on the textures here. I mean, this wing is really nice. The Xplane 11 shadows do let it down though, but you can get a nice mod to fix them. It does quite heavy on the frames though, so I decided it wasn't worth it. But if you really have a nice computer, you certainly can fix that. The 4 engines, good fun.
Yes.
13565. Maybe our frequency. There is 13565. Then number 3.
Will he be in the Discord after the stream, or are you gonna be?
Maybe, I don't know. I have to see.
Okay. Gonna fly the Concorde or something. Me and the Concorde. Good together like peas and carrots.
Right now I got a reply. Wonder what they messaged.
My friends just text me about making sure I do something for a server that I don't really bother with. Rather steep 2 degrees nose down attitude.
You're very much gaining on me, mate.
Yeah, I've just pulled the power back on.
I can actually see you.
Oh, I can just about see you. Speed brakes out, Mach 7.6. Is that good? What's your Mach number? Just for reference.
Here you are. Yeah, you are quite close. I've just gone over to you in free camera. Should we see Jones Aviation descending? Iberia 3822.
Just so I don't forget the 3822.
There he is. I can. That's just impressive of Xplane model matchway. I see his spoilers are out.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't believe that stuff.
That's quite cool. Come on, people. We like the A380 better than the A340. 135650. Just got to contact me. Let's head over.
Dublin Control, good day. Iberia 6, Christians, Iberia 6, 3822, currently inbound, Sussex, level 230, descending 6000.
Iberia 3822, Dublin Control, hello, stop descent, flight level 220.
That was at 220, it's Iberia 322.
Alright. Okay, we're gonna lose Jones for the descent. Not that I don't like him, just
Dublin Control, good evening, Shamrock 25, Charlie, flight level 210.
Ah, I know that voice. That's another song from
25 Charlie, Dublin Control, hello, identified.
Dublin Control, Air Portugal 2029, descending through 230 for 60.
Air Portugal 2092, Dublin Control, hello, radar identified. Sutex 5, uniform arrival, landing 16, descend, best rate please, flight level 130.
Descending, we'll do our best to 130, tap, Air Portugal 2092.
Air Portugal 2092, say your speed.
Airspeed is 300.
Iberia 3822, speed not above 290 knots.
Not above 290, roger, 20, oh, sorry, no, not me. I wrong one there. I thought he was talking to me. I interrupted the man. I just apologise. Come people, we all know really, the A380 is better than the A340.
Romeo, Dublin, hello, radar identified.
So
Continue
please,
flight level 230.
vote for it.
Continue climb 230, Shamrock 6 kilo, thank you.
He's asked us to make best rate for 130. So we're going down. It's quite a lot of drag this plane, as you can tell, so therefore we're still at 41% throttle, even though we're doing quite a steep descent.
KLM 1771, contact Dublin 129175, take care. Speedbird 834, contact Dublin 132.575, take care. 132.575.
Cool. Right. If you're a controller and you've seen on my flight plan that I put the link to the stream in, say hello. I'd like to know how busy it is over in the ATC world. I bet it probably is quite busy.
Iberia 3822, descend flight level 190, reduce speed further please. What's your minimum clean at the minute?
That's 190, we can probably get to about 260.
Yeah, best you can please.
We'll take it down to 260.
You're actually going over me now.
Dublin Control, hello, speed with 526, descend passing in front of 285 for 200.
I'm just eating, so bear all with me, and then
Aircraft calling Dublin, say again, call sign.
we'll be in. Bear with me.
This is Speedbird 526. Speedbird 526, Dublin, hello, radar identified, descend flight level 200, Lipco 2 uniform, landing 16. Descend flight level 200, Lipco 2 uniform, arrival,
Okay.
416, Speedbird 526. Shamrock 23 Whiskey, descend now, place flight level 130, contact Dublin 132.575.
Down to flight level 130 and over to Dublin 132575, Shamrock 23 Whiskey, good evening.
You're gonna have to go on the brakes here.
Control Rider 4 Whiskey Sierra for inbound Texas.
3150, where's the Iberia aircraft? Oh, he's directly above me now. mean, it's not my problem to worry about anymore, it's the controllers, but
Negative, Ryanair.
get too close. Here he is. All the spoilers out.
Ryanair 4 Whiskey Sierra, sorry I don't see you. Say your location.
30 miles of Dexon, on the Dexon 3-mile departure, just departed runway 16.
I set tickets to the
Ryanair
oops.
4 Whiskey Sierra, I have you now. Radar identified. Climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, right?
Turn on our landing lights. I can actually do it through my control here, actually. And then they seem to go like all the way on. Like you seem to be able to like, I can click this button and it seems to go like.
3822, descend level 140.
140, we can make 220, please, maybe.
Yeah, slow as you can, please.
Slow as you can, level 220.
Portugal 2092, maintain high speed, contact Dublin 132575, ticker.
Maintaining high speed, contact Dublin control. Say again the frequency please for Portugal 2092.
132575.
132575, thank you very much, Portugal 2029. Bye bye.
Someone team back out, let's start assembling able.
Dublin Control, good evening, Sharma 236, heading 192.
On to frequency. Control, Portugal 2092 with you, 130 high speed.
Portugal 2092, turn left, heading 335.
Left heading 335, Portugal 2092.
Portugal 2092, descend, flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Portugal 2092.
Sharma 23 Whiskey, turn right, heading 335.
Right, heading 335, Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
Speedbird 834, resume navigation, I direct ALTAG.
This is good, we're going well.
Navigation, direct ALTAG, Speedbird 834. Air France 1017, turn right, heading 200. Lighting 200, Air France 1017.
This is very good, we're going very well here. There's the airport. Ah.
Speedbird 834, hold at ALTAG, flight level 70 is published.
Does a lot of planes.
070 is published. Air Portugal 2092, stop descent, flight level 80, resume on navigation direct ALTAG.
Oh, navigation direct to ALTAG, stopping descent, flight level 80, Portugal 2092. Where's Jones? What I'm going to do is stop the music, guys.
Spirit 834, contact approach 121.1.
Get into the descent. So
121.
we're going to boost back up the
Air Portugal 2092, sorry, flight level, descent flight level 80 and route direct to ALTAG to hold ALTAG.
Redirecting to ALTAG for a hold at ALTAG, roger, we're descending 80, Portugal 2092.
Shark 23 Whiskey, turn left, heading 295.
Ah. Xplane 250.
Heading 295, Shamrock 223 Whiskey.
Expecting
Air France
hold.
1017 reports you're heading to Dublin 129.175.
So,
Bye-bye.
the hold.
129.175,
We go
reaching
boop.
Air France 1017.
So there we go. Doop. Doop. Do a computed.
Right now 1609, good evening, Dublin control, descend, flight level 90.
Inbound course should be 319. Database. Or go computed.
Right now 1609, route 9 direct to Carav to hold at Carav, flight level 90. Holding at Carav at 90, right now 1609.
Dublin approach Shamrock 296 with you, just passing 2500.
On a Dexon 3 Mike.
296, good evening, Dublin Control, climb flight level 120.
That's how it should look.
Climb flight level
I'm basically setting up the hole so it's good. It should be a left-hand
Romeo,
turn.
speed to 10 knots and contact
That.
approach 121.1, bye-bye.
Speed 210 knots, contact approach 121.1
Distance.
for Shamrock to Romeo.
Shark
believe it's
23
about
Whiskey,
7.
descend flight level 90.
Down to flight level 90, Shamrock 2 Whiskey.
Shark 296, contact Dublin 129.
That's what we're looking at holding with.
Bye-bye.
129, 175, Shamrock 296, thank you.
That's what we're looking at holding with. So we'll put the slats out. There go the slats. We'll turn on the seatbelt signs going into the hold, and we'll whack on our nose lights.
Right now 1609, you can reduce now to holding speed to hold at Carav.
We were expecting a hold. It's a shame it's this early, but we were expecting a hold. We were. I mean, we knew it was coming. It is certainly a shame. I want to work out where Jones is. These cut us up in the queue. Oh no, they've taken him off. Heading left. Oh no, that's not good. Uh-oh. Right, here comes our VNAV descent rate, but we're not going to be descending for a while, so we might as well. So what we're going to do for this hold, we're going to split initially, we're going right across there, round like that, and back round, because it initially can't make the right-hand turn across there. So that's what's going to happen. Quickly set back the time. So it's daylight.
Hello, Dublin Control, climb flight level 120.
I'm going to be honest guys, this is not where we want it to be. That's how it's going to have to be, that's fine.
Shark 23 Whiskey, just confirm your direct alt tag to hold.
Negative, we are going to be heading 295.
Shark 23 Whiskey, roger, right now direct alt tag, hold alt tag as published, flight level 90.
Roger, direct to alt tag, hold as published, level 0.
We'll go through our approach checklist whilst we're here. Lights all on, auto brake has been set.
KLM 162 Papa Dublin.
Want to be just under 220 for this hold.
Air Portugal 2092, descend in the hold, flight level 70.
Descending in the hold, flight level 70, Portugal 2092, thank you.
Air Portugal 2092,
Proxim donated
contact approach
$1, thank you very much. What did he say? 120.1 did he say?
Shark 783, turn left heading 355.
Left heading 355, Shamrock 783.
KLM 162 Papa Dublin. Shamrock 23 Whiskey, descend flight level 80.
Maximum we can stay in here is for half an hour.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
Dublin Control, KLM 162 Papa entry and hold at Carav.
KLM 162 Papa, good evening. Dublin Control, descend flight level 100 in the hold.
Sound flight 100 in the hold, 162 Papa.
Right now 1609 in the hold, descend flight level 80.
So we've gone outside the hold there, so what I'm doing is spinning us around.
Descending 80,
Right now 1609, contact approach 121.1, bye bye.
And I'm going to reset up the hold again. Clear the hold. Right. Alt tag though. No, speed 220 knots. Holding at alt tag. Inbound course 139er. Left turn. I assume then it's about a 5-mile hold.
Shark 783, resume navigation direct to Route Ave. For navigation
I think
direct
that's
to
about
Shark
it.
783. Shark 783, contact Dublin 129.175, bye-bye. Dublin 129.175, Shark 783, bye-bye.
Well, again, direct to Oltec now. I'm sorting out this hole. It's not gone very well. Okay. Okay, that's better. But yeah, sorry, big shout out to Proxim for the donation. Apologies, I haven't been looking at the chat. At Proxim, I lost you on Valanta. Did you land? Fuel dumping was a good idea? Question mark. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're very much right, Casey. We did not fuel dump, and I think that was a good idea. I think we need to drop another stage of flat. We've got a lot of pitch up attitude. Unless you have a bigger runway. Oh god, he's getting on to 10 right. No, still there, heading 230, helps him at flight 130, 250 knots. Proxim, yeah. I saw that on the chat they're trying to get you into that runway. That could take a while, I'm guessing.
Ryanair 118, passing through 5,500 for 9,000.
A Ryanair. Now my question would be, why, if you had the choice, which you do, would you fly as Ryanair?
Air Portugal 2092, Dublin.
Portugal 2092, go ahead, sorry.
Air Portugal 2092, contact approach 121.1, bye-bye.
121.1, bye-bye.
6 report established. From about clear to the ILS. Runway 16, condition was established, speed release.
Approach Air Portugal 2092 with you holding Oltec.
Air Portugal 2092, does not approach, good evening, hold is cancelled, fly heading 040 degrees.
Hold cancelled, fly heading 040, Air Portugal 2092, thank you very much.
Ryanair
Yes!
1609,
Yes!
cancelled, fly heading 320 degrees.
Gave you the scenic route.
Shamrock
747-800 asked for an extended approach, interesting.
1186, Shamrock 70 Victor, good night. Air Portugal 2092, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, the Dublin QNH 1007.
5,000 with the 1007, Portugal 2092. Need a big runway for the 74, I think. I mean, it's gonna cause you to have some serious problems, because they are gonna take ages. But I mean, where's Jones Aviation going? Where'd they take Iberia? Oh, they took him off. Oh my god. I mean, I was in the hold. I've now exited the hold. They're trying to slot me in. I'll show you what's going on the map here, guys. It's hectic. It is hectic. What everyone's looking at is. So here we are. That's us there. So we were holding here. We're now heading across here, and it's going to slot us in. This is Jones Aviation. And then...
Sleeper 834, roger, maintain 180 knots until 6 DME, contact Dublin Tower 118.6, bye-bye. 180,
live flights. I want KLM 1771. There he is.
Shamrock 22 Romeo, descend to altitude 3,000 feet from BAFTA, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established.
Trying to get him into
Descending 3,000
get him into 10 right, so taking him a long round back, I guess.
ILS approach runway 16 is that, and will report when established Shamrock 22.
Difficult challenge there.
Air Portugal 2092, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180, Portugal 2092. Uh oh. Taking us almost back on ourselves. He's, even though he's cancelled our hold, we are kind of holding.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, Dublin approach, good evening, descent flight level 70 in the hold.
So, it's busy. Did I just get like an invite or something? I like a weird noise on my computer. I wonder what that is.
Air Portugal 209er2, Vasumo, navigation direct at BAPTA.
Oh, navigation direct on BAPTA, Air Portugal 2092.
Shamrock 25 Charlie.
Shamrock 25 Charlie, Dublin approach, hello, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Shamrock 25 Charlie.
Approach low again, Shamrock 70 Victor.
25C. So this Shamrock 25 Charlie, who we keep hearing, I know him. He's a funny, I know him, he's Rory on Discord. Oh, FPS, FPS. Come on. Oh, that was close.
Air Portugal 209er2, reduce speed to 160 knots, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
160 knots and descend 4,000, Air Portugal 2092. Lights, Portugal 4092, flap 2.
3,000 feet and further with the glide slope.
Flap 2 is deployed. If you're listening on the podcast, I'm going to hop out the podcast, so I'm losing frames. I will be back in it afterwards. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
1609er, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Left time 250 degrees, Ryan.
Air Portugal 209er2, descend to altitude 3,000 feet from BAPTA, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established.
Descend 3,000 feet from BAPTA, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established, Air Portugal 2092. Apologies, I've been missing the chat. Rory, and don't forget me. Yes, of course, Rory. Hello. Yeah, we can hear you on frequency for sure. How's it going down your end? Flap, I guess, what is it, 15 miles? Yeah, I should probably be flap 3 by that point. Drop out the flaps.
180 knots, contact DME, then 110 knots.
Right, we were cleared ILS approach, so I've got the approach mode on, PHE on. I guess, but Jones must have gotten VIP.
209er2, turn the right heading 210 degrees for spacing.
210 degrees, Roger, Portugal 2092. Ice cancel our approach clearance. The A380 is winning with 9 votes. Come on, guys. Let's get this A380 up there. I think it's the most underrated plane.
Shamrock 70 Victor, turn left heading 340 degrees.
The engine's having to work hard to keep 160 knots. But bonjour, Rory. I hope it's going well. I've seen you come up from.
Portugal
Oh
2092,
God.
turn left heading 130 degrees.
Left 130, Portugal 2092. What do you mean Pilopilot has selective hearing? I don't know what you mean. I do miss it. I do miss them quite a lot when we're streaming. I do not hear them. They get quite cross. They're nice, but they do get quite cross. It's difficult when you're talking.
Air Portugal 2092, just confirm descending to 3,000 feet.
Are you firm, Portugal 2092? Certainly are now.
Resume navigation direct BAPTA.
Go down. There you go.
Oh, navigation to BAPTA.
We're going down now. We're going down. It's all good. 10 miles. What do you mean, a bit cocky? I don't know what you mean. Keep going down. Keep going down.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, hold this cancel, fly heading 010 degrees.
Cancel hold heading 010 degrees, Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
That guy sounds like Sebastian Vettel.
I'm sorry, that's confirm 010, confirm?
Hey, firm.
Roger, thank you.
Are we cleared now? Let's approach Portugal 2092.
Air Portugal 2092, negative, continue on the heading.
Roger, continue on the heading, Portugal 2092. Ah!
Shamrock 22, Romeo contact.
They sent me away.
118.6,
They've dismissed you. We're basically being weaved around the ILS so that he can get some spacings right. The only problem is it means that they're really going to be a bumpy landing. Right. Get down. Must be because he's becoming famous.
2092, it's not going to work. Looks like the aircraft in front is significantly slower for some reason. Turn left heading 080 degrees.
Left 080, thank you for trying. Yeah, we'll come left 0080. It's lovely, it's got like two sets of ailerons, do you know what I mean? It's got like this one, and then this one as well. It's pretty cool. Watching the autopilot just like... JK, thank you.
Shamrock 25 Charlie, descend flight level 70.
How many subscribers have we got now? 128, that's not bad, I'll take that. Of course I'd like to get bigger.
23 Whiskey, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1.
Is Rory going to get in before me now, because he's, because I've had to wait.
007, Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
That guy is Sebastian Vittel,
Ryanair
Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
descend to altitude 3,000 feet from Baghdad, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established.
IN 23W. Oh. 23 Whiskey, there he is.
Ryanair 160,
If his name's
maintain speed 210 knots or greater for now.
Yeah, Fernando Alonso. Was that for Portugal 2092?
Negative.
Apologies. It is him.
Portugal 2092, you can increase your speed back up to 180 knots.
Speed back up to 180, thank you very much, Portugal 2092.
Shamrock
Wraps
70,
up.
Victor, turn left heading 280.
Bloody hell, the plane must be getting so confused the flaps are going up now. I think it thinks we're doing a go around.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, turn right heading 150 degrees.
I'm gonna dot chat this guy, see if he's actually real.
150, confirm.
Dot
Right heading 150, Shamrock 22 Whiskey.
Hey, sir.
Thank you.
Air Portugal 2092, turn left heading 340 degrees.
Left heading 230. Sorry, not for me, sorry.
It is for you, but the wrong heading. Air Portugal 2092, turn left heading 340 degrees.
Left heading 340, Portugal 092, thank you. Apparently it is. I don't believe it. Oh god.
Ryanair 1609, speed 180 knots until 60 ME.
It is Fernando Alonso. I mean, like, his name, look, is this really Fernando Alonso? I am. I'm speaking to Fernando Alonso. Did he try and speak to me and have I not responded? Is that why I'm now?
Shamrock 70, Victor, turn left heading 190 degrees. Left 190, Shamrock 70, Victor.
I'm messaging him because if he says he's Fernando Alonso, in Vatsim, if you lie, you've got engine 1 and 2 flame out. Uh oh. Proxium, they're keeping away from the airport, are they? Oh god, they are. They've sent almost both of them away. Like a punishment. Blimmin' hell. He's a long way away. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Uh-oh. He's going down. I mean, we're running out of fuel. I'm gonna land with 5.7, it's not bad. Why is it a mate? How have your engines flamed out? I don't get that. Well, how's that? What, like, what had to happen? Fernando Alonso says hi, everybody.
Shamrock 70 Victor, on your heading, cleared ILS approach runway. Oh, you're already cleared for the ILS, aren't you? No, actually. Oh, never mind then. From, on your present heading, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established. Perfect, on the heading, cleared ILS 16, calling you established, Shamrock 70 Victor. Air Portugal 20902, turn left heading 240 degrees.
Left heading 230, Portugal 2029. Skeptical of this. Left 230. Plane sometimes goes the wrong way. Oh, I haven't.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
Down to 4,000, speed 180 knots, Shamrock 2 Whiskey.
We got Fernando Alonso in the chat.
Charlie, descend to
Oh, God.
altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1007.
I didn't know, Fernando Alonso, you were a fan of Vatsim. I'm glad that you are.
Victor, fully established. Shamrock 70 Victor, thank you. Speed 180 knots until 6 p.m.
Fernando Alonso.
Shamrock 70 Victor.
Wow. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you're real, man, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, if he's still here, say hi. If not, do we think he's actually there? I think he must be. Ah, look, he's cancelling loads of people. 70 Victor is going in. I think that's Fernando. But we have a shout out from Fernando Alonso.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, turn right heading 250 degrees.
Right heading 250 degrees, Shamrock 2 Whiskey.
Boom.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Continue 3,000, Shamrock 2 Whiskey.
Air Portugal 2092, turn left heading 190 degrees. Cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established.
Left heading 190 will report established Air Portugal 2092.
Shamrock 70 Victor, contact Dublin Tower 118.6, bye-bye. 18670 Victor, bye-bye.
Okay, we're coming around. Approach mode, lock mode activated, so the localizer.
25 Charlie, hold is cancelled, turn left heading 060 degrees.
Cancel the hold and 060 degrees, Shamrock 25 Charlie.
Cool.
KLM 162 Papa, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1007.
She's 5,000 feet on 1007, KLM 162 Papa.
Localizer mode is on, so it should capture the localizer. Air Portugal 2092 captured localizer 16.
Air Portugal 2092, thank you. Maintain 180 knots until 6 p.m.
180 knots until 6, Air Portugal 2092. Right. Should we see if we actually get to land this time?
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, turn left heading 190 degrees.
Got booted out last time. And then continuation.
Shamrock 2 Whiskey.
It's still circling
Shamrock
around.
25 Charlie, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Shamrock 25 Charlie.
KLM 162 Papa, speed 210 knots.
210 knots, 162 Papa.
Iberia's in the hole. Jones Aviation, say hello if you're there. I can see that you're in the hole. Engine 1 and 2 flame out. I hope it's going alright. Let us know. I can see that you're in the hold. Approach mode's on, so we're capturing the glide slope there. I can see you're holding. I just let us know what what's going on. How's the engine flame out doing? Iberia, let us. Sorry, no. KLM. Let us know how it's going. As KC said, you basically got sent around the block quite a few times. So do let us know how that's going on. And here we go then, people, landing at one of the shortest runways the Airbus A340 can land at. Let's go. Cool. The ping, the gear is down, the auto brake is set fairly high. We're on approach speed there, so we're going to go flat full.
Shamrock 25 Charlie, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Oh, it looks good with the gear down, don't worry, we will get some replays for sure.
Air Portugal 2092, contact Dublin Tower 118.6, bye-bye.
1186, bye-bye, Portugal 2092, thanks very much for all the help. Tower, hello, Portugal 2092 with you, established on the ILS 16.
Air Portugal 2092, Dublin Tower, hello to you, continue approach, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 3-1, traffic to depart.
Continue approach, copy the winds, Air Portugal 2092, we'll keep an eye on the traffic.
Shamrock 70 Victor, vacate next left and contact ground 1218, all the best.
Next left and 118, Shamrock 70 Victor, bye-bye.
Shamrock 2 Golf Alpha, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 3-1, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Decline takeoff for my 16, Shamrock 2 Alpha.
There's a lot of shamrocks. He's going. He should be going. Manual control. Here we go. I have control of the aircraft. I'm looking in the chat. The guy is not off the runway yet. He's rolling. Doesn't mean he's off the runway. He should be moving any second now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. My tray table is stowed. Armrest down.
Air Portugal 2092, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 3-1, runway 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 16, Air Portugal 209 at 2. Minimums and continue.
Shamrock 101, Dublin Tower, hello, behind the landing, Air Portugal A340, line up and wait, runway 16, behind and wait.
Time to land in Air Portugal, line up 16, wait, Shamrock 101.
I have control of the throttle, here we go, we're a bit high. Tad high, gusting of wind there, whoa. Lost it a bit there.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
We're down, reverse thrusters active. We're down. 6-4. We had a massive warning there when I put the reverse thrusters on. I'm not sure what that was. I think it's because I put them on before we were actually on the ground. But we got a butter, 92 feet per minute. That's not bad. Manual braking, 60 knots. Reverse thrusters off.
Air Portugal 2092, very welcome to Dublin, roll to the end, vacate Echo 1.
Rolling to the end, vacating Echo 1, Air Portugal 209 hello. Right to the end.
Very good evening, Shamrock 22 Whiskey, fully established ILS 16.
Shamrock 2223 Whiskey, even, Dublin Tower, hello to you. Continue approach, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 3-1, traffic to depart.
Roger to the traffic, continue approach, Shamrock 22 Whiskey.
Vacating.
Air Portugal 2092, when vacated, contact ground 1218, all the best.
1218 for Air Portugal 2092, thanks very much, have a nice evening.
Shamrock 101, surface wind 200
cut the corner slightly there.
gusting 3-1, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Get off the runway, we want Fernando Alonso to land without problem, don't we?
Shamrock 101.
Get off the runway. Okay, clear of the runway 121.8. what I'll do is I'll just straighten out, get off the runway. We don't want to roll too far without contacting the ground. Ground at Portugal 20902 with you, just vacated off the runway.
Portugal 20902, good evening. Taxi Foxtrot, Link 4, stand 203.
Foxtrot Link 4, stand 203 at Portugal 20902. Believe we're going left. So, we're off here. Yeah, Foxtrot, we're going left here. This is Foxtrot, we're going right up to the middle of nowhere. Odd. Wonder why I'd send it up there. Okay. Wasn't too bad actually. We did stop with quite a lot of room. We had a bit of rollout. That auto brake really definitely hit the brakes. Okay. After landing checklist, the turn off lights can go off. The taxi lights will leave on. The APU has been started. We need to raise the flaps and de-arm the spoilers. Spoilers disarmed. Flaps rising. Fantastic. We're going along Foxtrot. Then we're going to set the TCAS to TA. Make sure it's good. We'll shut down the outboard engines any second. So this is Foxtrot 2. We want Link 4. Stand 203. So we're going straight in on Link 4. One of the big stands. So what's this link? Link 3. Link 4 is a big crossroads of craziness, of mayhem. Here comes Fernando Alonso though. Should we watch his landing? And then behind him is Rory from the comments earlier. Should we watch Fernando Alonso land though? I'll pull that up just for some ground speed information. Resume current flight. There we go. Didn't want to do that. Almost ruined an entire stream. Here comes Fernando Alonso. Oh, he's just struggling with the crosswind there. See it wobbling around a bit. He's coming down. Oh. Ooh, bit of a slam from Fernando Alonso. I'd expect better from such a well-trained driver. I kid you not, his name on Vatsim is Fernando Alonso. I messaged him on Vatsim saying, you know, are you the real Fernando Alonso? And he said, certainly am. Bonjour. So, I believe him. He's Fernando Alonso. In my mind. Well done. Right, we'll shut down the out two engines, engine 1 and 4. There they go. You get the gens switching over. Turn on the APU bleed. We'll turn off our taxi light, turning into stand here. We don't want to blind anyone. We've got the, I would say gate, but it seems to have merged into itself slightly there. That's a worry. Now into the heavy stand. We've got good scenery for Dublin. It looks very nice. So we need to roll it forward so that the door's in line. There isn't a stopping point for us. Or a... No. Oh, wait, there is... No, they keep coming. A340 600. Stop. Oh, that was a bit of a slam on the brakes there. The gate's coming across. Connect up. Toliss. Ground services. 1 and 2. Bam. Bam. Engines 1 and 2. TCAS standby, which is off. Brake fan, we got brakes hot. Oh god. Always hot. The brakes, yeah, hot on the left wheel for some reason. I don't know how that happens, but anyway, the gate has sort of connected.
Ground ferry, good evening, Shamrock 23 Whiskey, vacated via Echo 1.
Shamrock 23 Whiskey, good evening. Taxi Bravo 1, stand 412.
Taxi via Bravo 1, stand 412, Shamrock 23 Whiskey.
Sending him out of the way. We can switch off our beacon light then, because we're no longer an active aircraft. We'll turn off one of them. We'll leave the APU bleed on there as a air conditioning spy, and we'll turn off the seatbelt signs so that people may now disembark the aircraft. Quite a few very good static people in this scenery, which are pretty cool. I think it looks lovely. Now, we would normally stay and watch our companions land, but I'm just going to have a look at where they are. I'll leave you with this nice view of the plane approaching. But I'm going to have to find them, and I would suspect, unless they're on the approach, it's going to be a long time for them to be in. KLM 1771 is having to hold around the block, I believe. It's been a long time since I've seen anyone hold that long. And it's a long one. We'll end the poll then for the aircraft of the day. Jones seems to still be in the air. He certainly is. Yeah, he's still in the air.
Good evening. Bus start approved to Tugger Lease Point Victor. QNH 1007 and caution the company taxiing behind you.
Bus start approved to Tugger Release Point Victor. QNH 1007 and
The KLM is sent south again. He certainly is sent miles south. He's been sent a long way south for sure. Yeah, a long way south. That guy, did he land? He did land. Alright, I'll tell you what, we're going to disconnect. We'll reconnect in a minute, but what we're going to do is we're going to watch our replay. Flight, toggle replay mode. Look at this message. Drag it back. It's a lovely plane, the 340. Like, I don't care, you know, what those haters say. It's a nice pillar pilot. Will you do the return leg? No. That was that's been 3 hours and 43 minutes. The maximum we've done on this channel is 4 hours and 40. That's a long time. Right, I will stop it there. Look, should we have a look at the normal time touchdown of this lovely 91 feet per minute landing? So I put the reverse thrusters on immediately as soon as I touched down, because I knew it's such a short runway, and actually got a warning message in the flight deck. If I show you, you'll see. We get a warning. Oh, it doesn't show it on that. Interesting. Oh yeah, there you go. You heard the beep. That's because I activated the reverse thrusters so early on. We got a beep because it was cross with me for having done it. Right, I think I will have to end the stream there, guys. It's been great fun. Thank you very much for having me. As always, I love it. Thank you very much. That was a nice landing. I might video that one. That was very nice. With the engines in full reverse thrust, we really did stop. I mean, like, yeah, you have a look at the. If you have a look from tower view. I think it was lovely. Change my view in a minute. This isn't Fortnite. Butterization, I say. That was lovely. I think I will record that one. I think it's worth a record. It is plenty of runway, isn't it? It certainly is plenty of runway. I want to watch a centre line as well. That was a blooming lovely centre line. Look at that centre line with the crosswind. Look at that. That middle wheel look is perfect on the centre line. Lovely bit of landing there. Thank you very much everyone for the nice landings. I'm glad you appreciate it. I will leave the stream there then. I thank you all very much for coming indeed. I always love it when you guys turn up. Thank you so much. We'll catch you again soon. But for now, goodbye from me. Goodbye from everyone. Thanks very much. Ciao.